brave and loud comes a hero, standing strong and proud. Jeffrey Coleman, with DNA remade, part man, part toad, a legend now displayed. With his blast stone weapon, a nano fist in hand, he leaps through time to defend the land. Evil amphibious toads won't get their way. Terminator Toad is here to save the day. He's Terminator Toad.
You know, baby, I've been feeling so good lately. Seeing the sky bluer, the grass greener. I'm trying to fight it, but I know it's you. Oh, you see it too? Yeah. Never knew that I would put myself out there. Scary to be visionary, but you came in at just the right time. Yeah, you came in and blew my mind. Never knew that I could make a work of art. Never knew I had it in me. My canvas, it stayed blank for so long, but I paint with all colors now. I've come a long way, away from black and white. God, I've been so blind. This is the vision I always envisioned, and I know why. It's you. You inspire everything I do. You're the reason life feels so amusing. Your voice is like my music, my muse, my music. It's you. When I'm not with you, you're always on my mind. I miss you every day, I swear it. Channeling all this energy. I'm making use of these feelings inside. Cause if I don't express it, I know it'll explode. Heart beating out of my chest. Yeah, everything I wanted for so long, but I pay with all colors now. I've come a long way from black and white. God, I've been so blind. This is the vision I always envisioned, and I know why. It's you. You inspire everything I do. You're the reason life feels so amusing. Your voice is like my music, my muse, my music. It's you. It's you. My muse, my muse is you. Let our love make a masterpiece. Sharing gifts that's so complimentary. All this and from the beginning, now I see it's you. You inspire everything I do. You're the reason life feels so amusing. Your voice is like my music, my music. You, this mind of mine is finally put to use. A force so strong it's all and all consuming. Without you, I would lose it. My muse is you. Forever is never enough, babe. And we already started late. Don't wanna leave it up to fate. I got the key ready to go where you in drive. Take all my worries and my fears away on this ride. It's time we decide. Make it plain as day. want you, so can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Never enough, babe. And we already started late. And if we leave it up to fate, tell me how long will we have to wait for an answer? Right or wrong. But I don't have no questions to ask. You don't wanna ruin your chance. No, no. So decide, babe, right here, right now. I'll take all the blame if we wrong, but we don't have all day. Running out of space, running out of places to run to, but I know that I want you. So can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. Grow and change every day. It'd be my pleasure to keep learning you in every way. There's not enough time in a lifetime for your love, for your love. There's not enough time in a lifetime. So can I get a lifetime with you? I just want a lifetime with you. The rest of my lifetime with you. Can I get a lifetime with you? You did that. Yeah, you crossed the line about 1,000 times and I did that. Yeah, I stayed a while, tried to make it right. A cigarette. No, I never smoked, but my heart is broke, explosive. Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was, lay in each other's arms all day. Send me gifts just because. Tell me where we went wrong. Started out as homies, ended up as lovers. How'd it get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just a lover. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, baby? It was just a lover.
Testing. 1, 2. What's up, everybody? Another day, another weekend, another Sunday. and another wild week over here on the indie comic side of things. Uh, this week I found out a lot, a whole lot that you have people over here in this community that aren't really people who care about comics. We have liars and fucking shit ass grifters and pretenders over here, you know. And for the guys over here who actually do the work, man, I applaud you. It seems like all the people who really have the big voices over here, a majority of them are just fucking con men and simps. But anyway, let me get my shit started up here, man. Get my shit started. Put this on, and we'll put this on. Nope, wrong. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. So I had to remove this from the stage. Yeah, so I had to freaking tell some fake fucking Taco Bell bar licensing ass motherfucker the other day off. We got people over here just fucking shit ass bullies. What's up, Scribe? Let's see. What's up, Andrew?
Hey.
Andrew, I think you might be the only one to show up today because
I think Mindy is on her way. I saw a tag.
Okay. Evie said he's doing something with I don't know, with his kids or something like that. I didn't know he had kids.
Oh yeah, like this is like Memorial Day weekend, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that, man. So everybody's going to everybody's house to get free barbecue, right?
Yeah.
And also have an extra day where they can get stunk drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I forgot about that. Yeah. I mean, I was
day to get drunk.
Yeah, get drunk. Yeah, man. I was actually thinking about not even fucking doing the show today because I was so fucking tired, man. I got up at 2:00 this morning to lay out some more pages of my book, man. And you get to working real good and time flies by. Then you find out, you done worked from 2:00 all the way to fucking 9 in the morning. Not like if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up in time to do the show. And so I'm like, fuck it. I just stayed up. I just worked on the pages more. The piece I got up here right now is gonna go into my this is gonna go to my art book. I said I was gonna ink it. I said I was gonna ink it eventually. So that's what I'm about to do on this thing right here.
Mm.
So I mean, there ain't really no theme today. It's just me gonna work on some more stuff for the book. So I got the comic book side and I'm going to have the art book side. And I ain't really done a lot in the art book side because I have most of the artwork is pretty much done. It's just the comic book side that I'm trying to get done.
Yeah. Have you tried making like a CMC file, where you can put all your comic pages in there?
No, I was going to try that. I was going to try that maybe when I get off stream today, sometime between this stream and because I got it all set up. All I got to do is just like get the pictures and just like get the pictures and get the Clip Paint Studio file and just make it and then just start inserting stuff.
Yeah.
But
which I can show you how to do all that stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and show me.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna have to pull up my
because I only been using Clip Studio for about a week and a half now. Yeah. so far, I mean, I didn't learn all the cool tools to use.
Since you have your Clip Studio up already, I can guide you now.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, so I go to like File, New. Maybe try to remove me, so I could get the whole, like the whole frame.
Mm. Yeah, remove you. Gotcha.
Yeah, sort of embiggen yourself. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So for project, click on like the comic page with the gear icon.
That.
Right. Go right.
This one. This one.
No.
This one?
Yes.
Okay. And it's gonna be comic with.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Is this in like some? hold on.
Well,
I gotta read.
hold on. First things first. Like your file name.
Okay. Hold up. I was going to boost up the rest. Ooh, no.
6,000.
Yeah.
18.
File name.
Oh, it has 18,000 DPI.
So what I would do is go file name. I just put my art / comic book.
Yep. And all right. So so on the bottom left there, where it says unit, you can change that to like inches.
Yeah, that's what I need. All right. So
Yeah,
this is not going to work.
Yeah. So I think it'll only allow you to go to 11.66. Yeah, but try to do 17 anyway. Okay.
Yeah, it worked.
Okay. I guess that's only for like the iOS version, where like it only goes up to like 16.66 or whatever.
Right. So
now or so underneath paper color, click on templates.
okay.
Yeah, so that will automatically add the sort of like the like a that will add like one whole panel in your inner comic settings.
Okay, cool.
All right. Now click on comic settings.
All right. It's not letting me click it.
Really? Scroll down a bit. On the there you go.
It's not letting me touch nothing now.
Huh. I'm like, are you on the I'm like, is it glitching on you? Like do you have like too many things going on?
Let's see.
Well, it's not gonna let you do anything behind there. Do you have any other apps?
No, no, I'm pretty cool. Well, I just got Photoshop running in the background, but I can stop that.
Yeah, any of those that way you can that you don't have to work on right now. Just get them off. Maybe.
Oh! I know what's the problem is. The problem is this.
Okay, there we go.
The window split.
No, wait. Go up. Okay. Use one frame.
Okay.
Because like you can cut up. Yeah, because you can cut up the panels.
Okay.
Yourself that way.
Okay. You see? Okay.
Yep. Click OK, and click on comic settings.
All right.
There we go. All right. So now the let me. Okay. So since you're doing 11,
by 17.
Yeah. So So for trim size, okay. So you want 10 by 15.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Because that little box would be tiny on this big old master sheet of paper. Yeah, you're right. See, 10 by 15, right?
Yep. And I would make your bleed width like 0.25.
0.25?
Yeah. No, bleed width. It's right under height in the trim size.
Oh, okay. Hold on, control. Let's see. So I got width, height, X offset, Y offset. So which one?
No. Up. But do you see the 0.2? 0.20.
Oh, I see. Okay. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's your bleed width. So I would make it 2.5.
2.5. All right.
Yeah. All right. And now the inner box, like that could be like your personal preference. For me, I go by 8 by 13. But if you prefer like a smaller gap between your inner,
I need a smaller gap. I want
so like you could do like so you can hold on, let me because I have notes where I have
this is the standard comic book. What's up, ABCBR Brown?
Yeah, I'm trying to find
Brown CBR. I'm looking for like standard. What's the standard? I don't have. I mean, I got a page in
so
front of me. I just don't have a ruler with me.
yeah, because like I actually bought comic art boards, and I actually measured everything.
CBR says 13.77 and 14.88. So is that about?
That sounds really thin.
That you think that might be too thin? You think?
Yeah, that might be too thin. Like maybe go by well,
maybe like
so like you can
13.
always like go back and change it. So how about we try 13 and 14? So like
I was gonna try like 12 and 13. That should be plenty enough.
Let's see, 12 and 13. Okay, so you want like a 2-inch. Yeah. Wait. Oh no. No, your inner is gonna have to no. For your inner, it's gonna have to be 8.
You sure?
Yeah, cause your inner border is like for your panels.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's gonna be like the height then?
Height will be 13. Since you're thinking of doing a 2-inch.
Yeah. All right.
No. It'll be 13. Okay, so that's kind of like what I go with. Because I prefer like a thicker. But if you want to go by a 1-inch,
we gotta have like a bleed area. So I'm concerned with the bleed area.
The bleed and the inner border are completely different things. Your bleed is for your bleed, especially for the printers, because you need like an extra space.
Yeah, and the extra space so when they cut it, they won't be like destroying most of the art of the book,
Yeah,
and also you don't want to have like little itty bitty small panels. You got this big old piece of paper, so
yeah.
I guess we'll roll with this. And you say I can always come back and change it. That's fine.
Yeah, you can always go back and change it. Like if you want to have like a smaller gap, then you can always go back and change it. Timeless recordings are saved on Canvas. Yeah, so these like you can also record like so
like Procreate. So I kind of like Procreate. You can record stuff.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about it. So if you don't want to record, like I think you can set that up later.
Okay.
Safety margin. Well, for the record time lapse. Like, do you want? Do you want it to record? Safety.
I just cut it off for now.
Yeah.
Take care of it later.
Safety margin. I usually don't mess with it.
We ain't gonna mess with it.
Yeah. So click OK.
All right.
Okay. Oh wait. What did it say? Set paper size bigger than trim. Go back up, like all the way up. Okay. Hold on. You need to go back up and change. Yeah. So put that back up to 11 by 17. Like
why it was 11 by 17.
I do not know why it does that. All right, and check up. Okay. Yep. And there you go.
Okay.
So, wait, did it only make one page?
Yeah, it made a page. Make one page for me.
Okay. So yeah. So go to go to. Where's your story? Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go back to file new.
Okay, file new.
Okay. So go back to your file name. So maybe put down like what your comic title is.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, because it erased it for some reason.
Yeah,
I gotcha. That's the art book.
Okay, so this is for the art book. Okay, so scroll down because it should keep going. Okay, maybe click on safety margin because there should be. Oh wait, which version of this do you have?
Of this program I have right here?
Yeah. Cancel that for now.
version 3.
Huh. Well, like, do you know if it's the debut or the EX?
I don't. Okay, let's see. I paid like $50 for this, so I think
Okay, so you probably got the debut, and I don't think debut comes with that feature.
Ah, well, well. Might as well go back to working on this then.
Yeah,
We did all that shit. That's all right. I mean, I just go back and upgrade it. I think it's upgrade is like $100 or something. So I'll just upgrade.
Yeah, I would probably wait until Clip Studio Paint, like puts a sale on it, because they do a lot of sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I love about like the EX version of Clip Studio Paint, because it gives you so much more.
Raster layer. There we go. So I guess we cool on this. Let's go over here. And I'm going to
Evie would love, like the vector layer.
I did use the I did use did I get raster or vector? I think I got raster layer.
Yeah, the one with like the one with the cube is a raster layer.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I will need it for this, man. I got it cranked all. I got this cranked all the way up to 600 DPI, so I don't think I'm okay. Oops, I need to go to this.
Little bitties.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like work on her. Get rid of this.
I'm not gonna be doing any. I'm not gonna do much drawing, since I'll have to leave pretty soon.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah. I have a CBR. A Brown CBR says I have a. Hold up, let me grab that. He says I have a iPad Pro M3. I use it for sending drones to Leamstone real far. Yeah. I'm out of the leaming business now.
Sure.
Nah, I'm that. Nah, that dude is on a whole level. Man.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I can't do that shit no more. Not with him. Not with him. I mean, really, dude, I don't have nothing else to prove. I really don't.
I've never considered doing stuff like that, like what you're doing right now.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
I used to do this. I used to always do this in Clip Studio Paint. Not Clip Studio Paint. Mega EX. My bad. Sometimes I get lost in the. Oops. Sometimes I get lost here. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see where I'm fucking up at. It's right here. Yeah. So always when I had Mega Studio EX, I used to always use this and put it on the real good thin, not too thick lines, and I'll come and taper it down.
Like you never use like an actual brush?
Yeah, I use the brush. I use the brush sometimes in certain spots, but this is quicker. Let me see, brush shape. Oh, here it is. I didn't set this up. I wonder why the ends were looking shitty. There we go. So I can get rid of all these and do new ones, and get a nice little brush there going, and that should work. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I used to ink my friend's book. I used to ink his book really fast using this back in the day. Like, how the hell you ink this so fast? I said, well, hold up.
I just ink fast.
I think this is Mindy. Troublemaking Mindy.
Troublemaking Mindy. We had to get our new setup. Sorry, it took a minute, and we're in a totally different space now.
I see. It's got echo.
Uh-oh.
We have an echo.
you have a really bad echo.
Okay, give us a minute.
We did this before.
Yeah.
Mike, what happened yesterday, man? What
What are
happened?
you talking about?
So damn
Did Mindy wake up yesterday and say, like, "Oh God, I am so bored. Please entertain me." Is that what happened?
No, not at all.
Is it still echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might need to.
What about now?
Hello?
Yeah.
A little bit.
How about now?
Echo.
Echo. Test.
That's an echo.
Echoing.
Do y'all have like headphones on?
Yeah.
I'm just not like speaker.
We've had this problem before. It's like our setup. We have to just
Because I have a Roadcaster, and that's what we're doing the audio on.
We have to remember how to fix it.
I turned off the echo cancellation, and usually that fixes it.
Turn it back on for a minute. See what happens.
All right, try now.
Hello?
Test.
Yeah, still there.
That's so stupid.
Didn't you need to restart or something?
No, I already did this. Done.
Woo! Not something is frying back there.
It's because you have a mic on that stupid thing.
Oh.
Yeah, there has to be an extra. Hello? It's fixed.
It's fixed.
Yay.
Woo-hoo!
So you probably had to turn
did-
off like a setting, like the mic setting.
Yeah.
Didn't you? Okay.
You get 3 Andrews for that.
All
Yeah,
right,
so
we're
See
back.
that drawing camera that she has an extra mic on it.
Ah,
Huh.
it's Mindy's fault as usual.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Own mic.
Well, I'm sorry for yesterday, man, but I had to come in there. I didn't want to come on that show
It's
yesterday,
fine.
but I
You
had
can do
to
whatever you want. I
because
don't care.
because I had to come on because that fucking jerk was
Hey,
up
T.
there.
But you've been feuding with Tony for a little bit now, so you know.
Just a little bit.
Mm.
And
Only bit.
he's causing somebody harm, and he's up there acting like I'm the big guy. No, I'm the big yeah. I'm the big bad guy. I'm the big YouTuber over here. I can do what I want. I was like, no, you can't, motherfucker. She owns the rights to her image, and plus that, you're that stupid that you didn't sign no type of agreement, so she can actually get an injunction, take you to court, and then sit in court and give the judge what she wants. She wants to get paid for each time you play that video, and she could put any price she wants to on it. You dumb fuck, you.
Mm.
You dumb fuck.
All of that was going down.
I think it depends
Like-
on the original agreement they're going.
It was none. It was just only, could you do this for me? Yeah, sure. All right. So
And
there
being
was
that there
no
was
sign
one,
on it.
she's going to have a very hard time going back after the fact and saying that now you owe me money. We had this same thing happen to us with one of our artists, Eric Mietowski, who said he decided he wanted to decide how we use the cover that we paid for.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
That's-
it's the
fuck
same
that guy.
situation, dude.
same situation. That's why you put motherfuckers on contracts. You get them on contracts.
And
Yeah.
if you don't, you wind up with this shit. There ain't shit Dalish can do. I know you like to think there is, but she can't. Because if it wasn't in the original agreement, which there was none, and she said, "Yeah, you can do this," and she went into it knowing that he was going to play it on the stream, that there's nothing she can do about it, bud. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah. It's something. She was like, well, I was under impression that he was only going to use it once, and
Well,
since
you
he didn't
can
give it
say that.
time,
But again, there's no contract stating that.
there's no contract between the both of them. So
Right.
that's some shit
the
that's going to have
problem.
to. Yeah, that's some shit that's going to go to court and
You know,
some type of
she can
resolution.
go
to
into that, but I guarantee you she's not going to get dick all from it.
She could try.
She
you know?
could try.
Yeah.
She could go and cry and complain all she wants, but that doesn't mean the judge is going to be like, yeah, you know, or the jury, like whoever the fuck, whatever she decides. And God damn, let me tell you about jury trials and how fucked up they can be.
Oh,
Y'all been through a lot. Y'all have been through a lot.
We've been through several court cases. We have seen a judge award someone a win because they cried.
Yeah.
Because they cried.
Straight out of a contract.
We have totally seen that.
I had the contract ironclad.
Yeah. And he just went, but I didn't read it, and I'm sad.
And he cried, got out of it.
A grown-ass man cried in the courtroom, and the judge
And
went,
we
well,
lost.
because of your feelings.
Well,
the court system is a lot like that now. It's all because of your feelings. It's all been totally subverted. All of the same, like, cater to the demographic woke shit that no one likes in entertainment has also entered the justice field, and it's totally convoluted everything. It's like we live in idiocracy.
I think it's so funny. You know, I've been to jail a few times.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I
think it's funny as fuck how, you know, we had a saying when we were in jail, you know, that it was really funny that people always think they know what fucking time it is. But you know what? There ain't no goddamn clocks in jail, kid. Ain't nobody in there knows what time it is. But everybody thinks they know everything about your case.
Yep.
Everybody becomes an instant internet lawyer. The
in
second
jail?
something, not even in jail, like
In
even
jail.
out here, you hear people, oh, we're gonna sue over this, sue over that, motherfucker. You guys don't.
That's one thing I asked. That's one thing I asked Tony. I said, Tony, have you ever taken anybody to court for copyright for any type of defamation or anything? You know.
Yeah.
And the way he talks, it looks like he has. You know, he has actually did cases. Like, no, you haven't, bitch. You know, you haven't done none of that shit.
You know, like I said, ain't nobody know what time it is, gun.
Well, I do appreciate, I do like that Gunn showed up with receipts. He had fucking case law. I love that shit. That's very respectable.
That's cool.
The problem is that society doesn't always work.
Exactly.
You know, that's the fucking problem. But the case law is sound, you know, and this was kind of a topic like about 2 years ago because Taylor Swift was suing for
a buddy
AI.
of ours. Oh, dude, like she went after a buddy of ours
that
too. Sean.
Yeah, that too.
Damn.
And it's all like the AI likeness. And I was saying that back then. It was a fucking Yellow Flash stream. And Yellow Flash just fucking ignored the shit out of me. And it was like Doug TenNapel, the Star Wars girl was there, and other people. And I was in the chat like, hello. And of course, no, everyone was just ignoring me because that was me. And they were all fucking wrong. Every single one of them on the panel. Eventually, they figured it out. But it's called celebrity likeness rights. So that's something. Now that is something you could go after. That's probably going to hold more weight.
She's not a celebrity.
We'll see what defines a celebrity. That's the question.
Yeah,
right?
They have the new take it down law too. And
there's that. Yeah.
So she can use that too. You know, so like I was telling the smartest 190 IQ Taco Bell eating ass motherfucker. You don't have a say. I'm like, you don't have a say in this. I mean, she's gonna come up and she's gonna basically say that she was tricked. That's all she got to do, and she's a woman, so you know she's gonna get away.
If you talk about the corrupt justice system, nothing's out of the realm of possibility on that.
Yeah, well, it also depends on how far discovery goes, and if he brings up, you know, her porn affiliations and getting paid and all that shit. If she has the right lawyer, she can the lawyer can say he could quash it, you know, and say
he can quash discovery because it's gonna be like, well, he had let him submit what he wants for discovery, and he will only get that. He can't get nothing else, and then we have to see if what he's asking for has any relevance to the case. You know, so he could try. He could try because I've seen motherfuckers do that shit, file for discovery. And then instead of just filing for what they need to prove their case, they want to file for tax records or other bullshit. The judge is gonna take that shit like, you don't need this. We're not gonna be here for no 3 or 4 days doing this shit. You know, you don't fuck with the judge's patient. But the judge be like, we ain't trying to do this. We want to know what you need to get from them to prove the case. Anything beyond that is fuck you city.
I have zero faith in the
Fuck you,
justice system.
City. Yeah, that's why, a lot of the shit that like we dealt with like Larry Higgins and all this slander, we did look at like pursuing legal action for slander at some point, and he's international. There's nothing you can do.
Too much money involved.
Yeah, a lot of that shit. And then like we just explained too, we've been through some court cases where it's like the court system is totally fucking corrupt as well. So we've lost all faith in that route, and that's part of why everything we do is like really transparent and open, because that's the best way nowadays to get anything done is real free speech about it.
The best way when you're working with people, you can only do it two ways. Do it and just say, do it and sign off on it and say, listen, I don't want no money for what I'm doing for you. I'm just doing this as a friend. Or you get a lawyer to draft you out a good ass fucking contract. I mean, this shit, like, you my buddy, you my friend, we're gonna be this way till the end. That shit lasts until the first dollar gets paid.
Yeah, I invited Perp on last night just to talk to Perp. Man, I didn't know everybody else was going to show up.
Tony doesn't want his little boy toys to talk without him around. So.
I think they fully convinced me. Herp did. Herp convinced me on that stream because I've heard Frog Tony say it now for like 2 years. Frog Tony's got some kind of like
hold on me.
No, like an autistic kind of like tone problem. Like I could start to see the damn breakthrough on that last night, and I was because
that motherfucker is full of estrogen.
He gets really caught up in things, and he like fucking.
I would not be surprised that he would like have a period every month.
Well, and it's not everybody's fault. They like, I think it's kind of more widely known now that there's a lot of hormonal shit in the foods, and it does actually affect the men.
Questions.
Are you trying to say he a bitch?
He's worse than my wife. He's worse than Mindy.
Yeah, I don't get that Mindy at all.
Mindy sometimes, she'll start asking me questions and shit, and it drives me crazy too, but it's not like it's not
like that.
It's not like fucking Frog Tony questions.
No, it's Jesus not Christ. Like that.
He sat there and interrogated you, and I'm like,
and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you here? I mean, fuck, dude. Like, are we talking, or are you just gonna like ask me all these fucking gotcha questions? Because like, I don't give a fuck about what I've done to you.
He sure did. Every answer was like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. What are you gonna do? Say I'm the worst person ever? Go for it. I don't care. My book will still sell tomorrow. I promise. You will do nothing to me.
Right. Ain't that like one of the stupidest arguments to have is to prove somebody's a worse person than you are? That's
say it. I don't care. Everybody here could be like, fuck Mike. He's the worst. I'm like, great, cool.
Good for you.
Yeah. Oh, I like getting people on
I'll agree with you. I'm a horrible person. How about that?
I mean, and you said it.
I have no morals. I have values, okay? And my values can change. So that's where you get fucked.
And it was funny
with my surroundings. That's I'm not steadfast.
What funny is that you answered him, and when you answer him on his stupid question, he gets quiet. When he answered, what's the next question you have? He just gets quiet.
Like, what do you think about people using your crowdfunding platform? You're going around doxing people. I don't give a fuck, Tony. Like, I don't care if they use it or not. I'm making money on it. Why do I care if other people use it? Fuck them.
Who is he to say anything about doxing? Really? Really?
I think that whole doxing thing is stupid to me too, because like also Mike and I have lived with the consequences of being out in the public in name and face for like 12, 13 years. And it's just, if you have something to hide, like look at the what was his name? Tuttle. The Tuttle instance.
Well, and not just that, like they've been dicking around. War Campaign has, like, because they found out what my first name was. Like, oh, William. I'm like, okay, like, yeah, you know my first name, man. I don't go by William. Haven't since high school. Don't get.
I don't get it, because like Tony went on to my Instagram just like Larry did, and grabbed my picture and started floating it around like it was a trophy. I was like, man, that's some homosexuality right there. That's what I got, fellas. Like,
why do you
like,
have
yes.
a black man in your pocket, Tony?
Yes. I'm like, boy, if nobody said y'all was a bunch of homos, y'all a bunch of homos now. Look at what you got, fellas.
Fucking estrogen. I'm
It's
telling
the
you,
estrogen.
it's like a hormonal
It's
thing.
estrogen.
It is. I swear it.
fuck.
And it's not everybody's fault. I really think it's
And
in
I
the
know
food.
he's full of fucking estrogen because I read the Dalish DMs. Like, no fucking
Oh.
grown man simps after a woman like that, especially a fucking whore online. I mean, come on. dude.
Mindy, did Mike simp after you that hard?
Fuck.
What?
Never in a bar. And I
Hell
said,
no.
grab my ass.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
that
so
didn't
it's
happen. It was very
So it was Mindy who was simping after you. I got it.
I didn't know what to do with Mike.
Yeah, you did.
I
You
had
grabbed
no
my
idea.
ass.
I was like, okay. I guess this has never been asked of me before at a bar, like by a man. This is new. Yeah, he was very interesting. He knew exactly how
And the legend was
pique
born.
my interest. Sometimes through shock and awe, but you
Yeah.
got to be
And
interesting.
then later that night, I threw a dude through a wall for you.
You did, and then I was like, "Yep, that's my husband."
How romantic.
I know. That did it. See, the testosterone works. So, I mean, the manly aspect of it, like that's what women want. They don't want
I can see Mike like narrating when he first met you, and he was like, "Yeah, I didn't really sign the deal until I took a grown ass man and put his head through the wall."
Well, he's a good friend of mine too. His name was Shane. He was in the Army for a long time. He was buddies with us. I was hanging out with a bunch of Marine friends with mine when I was in Arizona. And
So you
I
basically
was
said,
at
hey,
Whitey's house, man.
so-
Whitey's a cool motherfucker. Him and Croy. Croy works for the CIA now. He does a lot of shit with the CIA.
So you basically say, "Hey, you see that girl over there? Yeah, take one for the team." What you mean?
no, not quite, but that's fine.
Shane, Shane was hanging around us. He just moved into the house, he's ex-army. We kind of like keep it around the vets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we rented out the room to him, and he was kind of new. Like he wasn't part of the group. You know what I mean? He wasn't part of the other Marines that were in the house, and Whitey's little brother that lived there too. And we went to his little brother's birthday party.
Yeah, it was his birthday party, and I was at the bar.
He just turned 21, right? He just turned 21, so it was a big deal.
Yeah.
And she was at the bar. She was talking to some
I was
other
just
guy.
by myself. I wasn't talking
I
to
thought
a
you
guy.
were talking to another guy.
No,
that was
you
there.
guys tried to come talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't know who was talking to me, but I wasn't. I was just sitting there drinking.
I start talking to her and shit, and I'm like, I like this girl. She's cool. And I was like, hey, you want to come back to the house with us? We're gonna have a little after party for fucking Whitey's little brother and shit.
And yeah, it was fun. I was down.
And I told her, I said, I'll make sure you're safe. Nobody's gonna fucking touch you. Shane decided he couldn't keep his hands to himself, and I told him, I was like, dude, I told her nobody's gonna touch her. She's gonna crash here on the couch. I said, you got two choices: you can go to bed or you can go through that wall.
Oh, well, I guess he chose.
Mike, you ain't. And I just grabbed him by the throat and I put him right through the fucking wall, just through the sheetrock and everything.
Oh, I laughed.
And I said, I told you, you weren't gonna get a second chance.
And she was like, "Wow, handsome."
Yeah,
I never had a grown man throw another grown man through the wall.
Well, dude, I'm thinking if I can beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. So.
And that's our love
story. Right there, Mindy said, "I could use him to beat up people I don't like."
I was like, "Wow, that's 2 for 2 of things that I've never seen happen before. This is great."
that is so romantical.
Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. It was fun. Cool. And see, the dating pool is hard for women too nowadays, not just for men. Like I couldn't stand the men were all really bitchy. Like, and that's something that men should really think about if they're single, like, and they're on YouTube and they're complaining about their feelings and they're complaining, like, holy shit, that stuff is so unattractive for single women. We fucking hate it. We hate it because women entered the workforce. We got to do the same shit you do. So we don't want to hear you come home and complain about your job, like, because we have the same fucking job. And that shit, that was so, for like a couple of years, you know, being single, or for a few years before I met Mike, like, anyone that ever tried to, you know, court me, I just found everyone to be a bitch. And then Mike comes along and he's like throwing dudes into walls.
me, Mike Smash.
Smash.
So you're saying that if I want a girlfriend, I just have to beat somebody up in front of her.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that'll work.
It'll work. I'm telling you, just find somebody. Just find some like chud.
Hey, you random hobo! Bam.
Today on the news,
It'll
young
totally
man
score
from
points. Yeah, 100%.
I can see it now. Today on the news, a young man went to the hood to fight like 5 black men at one time, and then got his ass whooped. Andrew Rowland found himself woke up today in the hospital.
And you know, everybody that talks shit, they'll find out pretty quick how big I really am. Because I will be at For the Fans Fest.
Oh, you going?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was thinking about it.
I ain't going. Like, that's just way too expensive of a trip.
We got tables, boy.
It is expensive to travel. Yeah, it's gonna be an exception for us because we don't usually travel that far.
But you're up north. I mean, y'all could be in Chicago within a little less than a day. You're up there in Indiana. Just take that 80 all the way over.
I'm now way down south of Indiana, so it's like a 5 to 6 or 7 hour drive to Chicago for me now.
Why would you run? Why'd you go to Chicago? Just takes fucking, what's the highway? It's been so long since I've been on the road. But yeah, I think I would just drive all the way to 80 and take 80 all the way to New York, then to New Jersey. I think that's the route I used to take, unless I was too far south and I had to take 64 up 195.
And since Evansville is like right on the border between Indiana and Kentucky, you know.
Oh God, you're in Evansville?
Yeah. That's where family is, so you know, so that's where I am.
Yeah, that's way down south.
That's some rough shit over there.
We've been through
that. Actually,
Meth City.
Andrew's closer to me.
Yeah.
You're closer to St. Louis, aren't you? Yep, you are.
Yep. Yeah, it's like it's basically like a 2-hour drive. I
can take when you do that anime show, I can take a train and be there within like an hour.
Evansville is like it's about as bad as East St. Louis.
Really?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. And like I'm living in the suburbs of Evansville, so I'm not, so I'm not in the actual city of Evansville.
At least you ain't in stinky Terre Haute. That place stinks.
Like, really?
Oh yeah, Terre Haute. Yeah.
That place stinks. You get it on a good day. You know you're in Terre Haute. That place, like as soon as you hit fucking Indiana, Illinois border, you're gonna smell Terre Haute.
There's that Tyson plant that's there.
Shit. Didn't they close that plant?
No, man, it's still there.
Damn.
Cutting up all that chicken, it just stinks.
Ugh.
Yep.
All that processed chicken.
Hey, Andrew, you should come to St. Louis and do some shows over here, man.
I think I can't remember if it was last year or 2 years ago. Like, I went to the St. Louis convention, and like I sold like 11 books there.
Damn, that's it?
Yeah. Which is actually a lot for me, at these conventions.
Oh, really? Oh, well, we did you justice. That's good.
Well, St. Louis is a good place. I've always wanted to hang out there, like with more Yeah, we're always passing through.
It just
in
depends
trucks.
on what part of St. Louis.
Yeah.
I'm about to say it depends on where part you go.
Like,
Mhm.
the St. Louis Comic Con, like it's not really in St. Louis, like it's in
Illinois. It's over there in Illinois. It just say St. Louis with
Mhm.
the airport.
yeah.
The north side of St. Louis isn't that bad. Some
Yes,
spots
it
in
is.
downtown is pretty good.
I saw it right by the arch there was really cool looking.
Nah, that's ghetto as fuck.
Aw.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
places that I would have loved to spend time more when we were traveling on the truck that just looked really cool. I stopped in for a second. One of them was Louisiana, right there downtown New Orleans. That was tight. I got some boudin, and then we left.
No, we got
Or
gumbo.
no, it wasn't. It was gumbo. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that
it was like right
tasty.
off of Bourbon Street there. We stopped.
Yeah.
Well, next time you go, don't forget to say hello to Ruby.
Yep.
Nah, man, I ain't going near him. He's too tiny.
Mike doesn't like
I don't
short
like
people.
short people, dude. I told you. It ain't a joke. I don't like them. They scare the fuck out of me.
You don't trust him.
Like Brad Williams.
Oh,
He's
dude.
probably Mike was probably got trauma when he was beat up by that gang of midgets when he was 12.
It's genetic, I think. Maybe because I'm so tall, but also, when I was a little kid, I had nightmares about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I always thought the midgets were.
Who didn't? Who did? The orange-looking things come out.
I get sick right now just like thinking about them.
Yeah,
I don't like them.
that's fucking like nightmare-inducive shit.
Little fucking sausage fingers and shit.
Yeah, I just picture Mike every time he talks about this, like throwing a midget over his head, and how fucking funny that would be.
I told
Just like
Cynic
the
if he
man
goes
in
to
the wall.
FanFest, like I'll dress up as Hodor and he could ride my back.
That's good.
Cindy keeps saying he's not going, but I think he will go. I think he's faking. I just think he's faking everybody out.
I don't think he's going.
I don't know.
And like I'm half and half. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he goes, but at the same time, I think he's comfortable where he's at. Like I don't think he'll want to go anywhere.
Matt did ask me if I wanted to go.
I don't think he wants to take a picture next to me and everybody find out he's dick tall.
Oh, Mike.
Be like, look, he's in the right
Well,
position.
now that I think about it, because of his realtor job, like he can't, he physically can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
To conventions.
I guess. I don't know how that works. That's
Not
weird.
not unless he quits, and it's like never going back.
I don't know, dude. I know a bunch of realtors that say some really fucked up shit and they're still in business. And
I guess it
doing
depends on the state.
Yeah.
But
look at all the fucked up shit Riquetta said for all those years, and
Holy
he was
shit.
still a goddamn attorney.
That's true. I mean, yeah.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I'm not buying it.
Man, there's so many retarded lawyers out there on the internet, and Riquetta is one of them.
Yeah.
He gives some bad legal advice. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. We saw his whole decline, like from start to finish, and where he's at, and it's been wild.
I heard of this Riquetta guy. I know he's very popular over here. I just haven't had time to even catch up with any of his content.
You're not missing anything. Nick's a piece of shit. Nick attacked the shit out of me.
I don't.
And this is what he tried to fucking do. His dumb ass, who claims he's like this fucking lawyer with all this advice. When we spat with Ethan, he was one of the first to do his little gay white knight, and he'd like track down like an old business partner. Mind you, we had like 3 of them. So I never specified which one I was talking about. Like contacted fucking Comicsgate and was like, I want to do this fucking hit slander piece shit on them and talk shit about them. And Riquetta was like, great, I'll platform you. And they slandered the fuck out of us. So for being a goddamn attorney, he sure is fucking stupid. And that proved itself to be true because then he got himself in trouble, didn't take his own legal advice, got arrested, got a felony.
Talk to the cops.
So fuck his dumb ass. No, he slandered the shit out of us. He was calling us like a thief.
His kids tested positive for coke.
Yeah, so fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. I hate Riquetta. He can kiss my ass. And he got, that's the thing, It seems like everyone who talks shit about us eventually,
They get it.
like they get some really bad karma. It's like a
It's
universal law that we've watched transpire, and that was his. Because when we heard him first talk to me, he was like a normal dude. He was a healthy weight. Everything was fine. He had a
You
family.
said he was a healthy weight.
And then he found cocaine.
And then he went fucking nuts. He got into drugs, and then all that shit with his kids. Now he's having like marital affair. I mean, like that dude was a prime example of what happens when you fuck with the Wheelers.
Yeah. Y'all got that voodoo shit going on.
I think we do. I think we've got dark voodoo clouds surrounding us. So best to just not do that.
So at the con, should I keep my distance?
No, you're cool as long as you're cool. You know, like just don't talk.
Oh no, Mindy! I think Mindy's cootie's going to get on you, dude, and you're going to be fucked.
It's true. No, it's seriously true. It's true. Look at Liefeld too. It's happened to every single person that's come at us with
Jesse
a fury.
James. He lost his fucking store.
Dude,
owes millions of dollars.
It's fucking true. It's a universal truth. Jesse James first came after us and was slandering the shit out of us and lying his ass off. That guy is a huge retailer. Yeah. He lost everything. He went totally fucking bankrupt. He owed millions of dollars. He had to leave the state, close his comic shop down there, close his convention down. Rob Liefeld's another one. He was all high and mighty.
Look at how strong CG was, and then they started fucking with us, and then
holy shit, I didn't think about that. Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
CG was at its prime, and then they fucked with me, and then they holy shit, Mike. See, that's what fucking happens. Just karma, bitch.
But CG problems came when they were like getting these guys in here to do books and not give the books out, not work on them. No, they were taking the money, cash it out, you know.
Which happened right after they trashed me.
They need to get that shit fixed. That's the biggest thing right now is getting the books out. And you know, it's good to see Ethan actually doing the draw streams and getting his stuff out. Elephant just got announced today that it's complete. Fucking good on him. He's got another book coming out.
That's great news.
So, yeah, I mean, he just needs to keep at it. He needs to fucking bust ass, get his shit out. And
I was talking to Mindy about that too. I said, Mindy, I'm a YouTuber and I'm working on my book. You know this.
Yeah, you're right. No, I see. I didn't even think of you in that category because I see you actually being productive. So it didn't even cross my mind to throw that criticism your way. You know, it's just really hard for people to be productive and be YouTubers.
Yeah, I'm basically streaming with Cynic like for the 16 hours a week. He said, Mike.
And he still ain't got shit done. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And apparently he didn't pay his artist. What's going on there?
I don't know, man. I just know that it's I think there's more to this. And I'm not going to say too much. But I do believe there's more to this. Something foul is going on for this shit to happen the way it happened.
Something foul.
Well, people need to fucking get their shit together and start, fulfilling the things they've committed to. I mean, I took a screenshot of Cynic's imprint thing, and it was 9 months ago. Where the fuck's the book? It takes 90 days to produce a book.
Yeah.
Well, here's the good news. If trashing the Wheelers leads to really bad consequences, then patching things with the Wheelers
may be good.
Maybe really good. I have hope for the fulfillment in this space. So things get set right eventually,
Yeah.
I don't know what Cynic's going to have to go through his course. Like everyone seems to have to go through their run their course.
I think a lot of
things.
people just see some shit like, oh God, look at the Wheelers, how much people hate them. If they can do it, we can do it too.
That's
I think
not
there's
the
a lot
case.
of that.
Probably.
That's not the case. This shit is not easy.
No, yeah, you're right.
I think that's a lot of it. I think, people see, what we've done and they're like, oh, I can do that too.
But it ain't just you, it's Ethan. And when people look and say, oh man, Ethan made like $1 million, off of his book, and then somebody decides like, hey, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put out a amateuristic book. And
you can't do that though, because Cyberfrog was distributed by Harris Comics.
Exactly.
In the fucking comic shops for years. It had a big fan base.
Yep.
So you're not going to get the same result as Ethan. And if you go in here thinking that you're retarded, it's not going to fucking happen. I mean, how we spent 10 years cultivating the audience that we had before we were able to get 28 grand on boobs.
And you know what? That's a lot of why the reconciliation between Wheelers and Skyrim makes sense, is because in hindsight, what were we just saying?
No.
Like, a lot of people came in, and from my perspective, for forever, it seemed like Ethan was the one orchestrating a lot of hate in our direction. But as time has tapered off, and a lot of these people who came thinking that they could leech off of the movement by not doing it, like expecting the same numbers as Ethan, but not having the industry fan base as Ethan, they kind of all fucked him over too. So we've all been mutually fucked over by a lot of fuckheads.
Ethan has also seen us, come and do this on our own without asking dick all from him.
That's what I was telling everybody. That's why I keep on trying to tell everybody. I mean, you may be saying shit about the Wheelers, but look, their numbers aren't a lie. They're making profit. They're building up their base. They're doing all this shit, and people want to sit back and talk about them making porn and all this stuff. Like, but they're, first of all, they're not making porn. And second of all, you obviously have not read anything that they've ever put out. And third of all, for guys who are making porn, they're making an awful lot of money.
The majority of artists out there get their start doing NSFW stuff, whether it's like commissions at a show or whether it's stuff that they do to get noticed. Because what better way to get noticed than to have naked art, of some character that, someone likes. Amanda Connor got her start in the NSFW scene. Believe it or not, Mike S. Miller drew porn comics before he was Christian, supposedly.
Yeah.
So I bet you didn't know that.
What title are you talking about?
There's his own titles. He started drawing like fucking porn comics when he was first breaking out. This was years ago.
If that's true, that's so fucking funny.
It is true.
He was trashing us. He was like, "You're bad. You do this. You whatever the fuck."
Oh, but there's a lot of people out there that get their start in the NSFW space and go on to have fantastic careers. Frank Cho, for instance. Jay Lee. I mean, tons of them.
Andrew's got one. Which one are you thinking of, Andrew?
Oh no, like oh my god, I was asking like, okay, so when people say porn comics, like are we talking about actual porn or is it just not safe for work material? Because there is a difference,
right?
Well,
right.
People think there's a difference. I'm just categorizing it all.
Yeah, well, some people that's a really big topic, and my rebuttal to that is always like, well, what is erotic or what is this and that is really subjective. Like if you're an Amish person, then a bare ankle is pornographic to you. Like Gertrude.
Oh, because like
dirty socks, like you can't.
Because my definition is that a porn comic is when you're actually showing penetration,
right?
But if you're just seeing like a naked woman, with her tits out, like that's just not safe for work material,
right?
Yeah.
And that's the same definition that we
and Mike and I also, we compare it to rated R movies. So like when Mike S. Miller and I were going at it about this shit, and because he's one of those censorship guys that calls for censorship on this stuff, even though he drew like Game of Thrones, I was like, okay, so is Game of Thrones pornographic? Because that's a rated R and it shows stuff. But to me, it's like a ratio of the story.
It's softcore porn.
Yeah, to me, this is how like I personally define it. If you have like 25% of the story showing a sex scene or whatever of that specific episode of a show. That's not pornographic. That's just part of the story. And you're just mature enough to watch it. Now, if you have the flip side, 75% of it showing a full-on action scene and the rest of it is like just story to get you there, that to me is pornographic.
And don't forget if you add in the fluid and sauces too.
Yeah. So I think it's really subjective, and that it's stupid for people to be like, you do something I don't like. That's really what they're saying. It's, I don't like anything.
People need a gotcha, right? I mean, we hate the Wheelers, so our gotcha is they do porn. You know, they're on the whole.
Yeah, that's all it is, and they just say that to fucking discount everything else that we do.
I think Cynic in the chat saying some stuff. Hold on,
yeah, Cynic did answer the chat.
Paint is not.
Well. If it isn't Mike Wheeler, well. If it isn't Sin Dog,
what's up, baby?
Do better, Mike.
Yeah, I always try to do better. I'm trying to do better now, man. I'm trying to stay away from all the drama and all the bullshit. I've got
you motherfucker after what you did yesterday.
Shame.
I mean, if you look at what I did yesterday, it wasn't about drama or any of that shit. It was about trying to get a chance to talk to Perp. And it just happened that people interrupted that process. But even still, I kind of squashed things with Frog Tony. And I was like, hey, I'm kind of getting out of this kind of thing. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And Frog Tony even unblocked me from Twitter. And, we're just kind of going to go a route that is better for everyone. I'm too old, dude. I'm too old and I'm too tired, and I just don't give a fuck enough about anybody or anything or any of the interpersonal shit anymore. I don't care. I don't care if Cynic hates Tony. I don't care if Tony hates Cynic. I don't care if Liam wants to lie about being a billionaire with the fucking sword on Epstein Island. I don't give a fuck.
You know what? You got a point, because I was thinking since like last night is like, what's all this yelling for? What is it going to do?
It's not doing anything.
It's not going to do nothing. Like this dude's going to be a piece of trash for the rest of his life. Ain't nothing I can say that's going to change him. So I should just get back on my book and finish it.
Yeah.
You should always
Tony's
finish
not
your
going to
book.
change. Cynic's not going to change. Liam's not going to change. Ethan's
Exactly.
not going to fucking change.
No one's going to change.
Nobody's going to change.
Here, man. We're here and we're all in this fucking space. And I think it's time
We're here on the air and
on the important shit, like putting out books instead of covering Liam 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Cynic, where's your fucking book?
Hold on. Speaking of that, Mindy, so somebody's going to penetrate Mike. I'm not saying who, but somebody said I'm going to penetrate Mike. So
They can't beat me to it. Liam has uncovered the truth.
yeah, Liam.
They're gonna have to pry the green Hulk
we
dildo
call it
out
the
my
Hulk.
hands.
Call it the Hulk.
So I have to go right now. I'm gonna be taking my mom to go see Michael. But real quick, I put in the private chat. I saw this cover for Absolute Superman that I thought was really cool. So I kind of want that to be shown before I go.
Sure.
Sweet.
I want to see it.
Hold up, one gun.
Have you seen the Absolute Catwoman? Bitch looks like she's running around with a fishbowl on her head. It looks so
I
stupid.
saw that shit, man. That shit's
Yeah,
fucking
the
weird.
helmet. The helmet does not look good, but the rest of her.
Yeah.
Is this what you talk about, Andrew?
Yeah, that's the one.
That's cool.
Oh, nice. They did do a
click on the
really
image.
good job with
Click on the image. I really like how that looks.
He looks kind of metrosexual, though. I don't know.
What's a metrosexual? Look at where. Yeah, it looks tight. The composition of it is really tight, and
I just don't like the face.
the face and the hair. He's got pretty boy hair.
Like a grown boy.
And he kind of looks like a skinny Tom. Tom Welling.
Yeah. So this is the new Superboy, Absolute Superboy.
No, Absolute Superman. I just like
Why they got him looking so young though? Why they have him so young looking?
just because they could.
That's weird.
Because it's the Absolute universe. Like they could do whatever they want.
Looks absolute. It looks like absolute gay.
You're absolute gay.
The broad Superman torso. That's the problem. Like his leg looks thicker than his chest, like his pectorals. He doesn't have any pectorals.
Yeah. I'm not just like the overall cover, and I like the impact.
Yeah.
Like the impact, like the impact on the ground. Like I recently bought a recent issue of Absolute Superman where they introduce Absolute Black Adam.
Nice. Did you see the Absolute Wonder Woman covers? They were really good. I really liked those.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's going. I mean, the Absolute Universe is really doing what the Ultimate Universe did for Marvel. So I hope they don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so far, like it's just been like it's just been hit after hit. Like, maybe the Green Lantern ones are kind of the weakest.
That's what I heard too. They're the weakest of them all.
And but the main Trinity, Absolute, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman have been doing very well, and I'm really happy it is.
Yeah, Marvel. I don't think there is a Marvel anymore because Disney has fucking destroyed it. The book side, they've destroyed it.
Yeah,
I don't even know how they're gonna. I mean, they're not gonna print. I heard they just about stopped printing books. So I'm like, so how they gonna?
What do you mean? Stop printing books? Like what do you mean?
I heard that they fired like a majority of the people making comics, and they fired one of the head guys.
Who is this?
DC Marvel?
No, Disney fired one of the head guys in the publishing department.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I'm like, so how and the question was like, how they gonna get books out now?
Well, they
have nobody over there.
Put someone else in his position. That's all they did.
But I've thought for a long time that they're sort of purposely trying to kill off comics, and they're on borrowed time with that public domain shit. And
Billy Powermax has a great definition of a metrosexual: a man who manicures himself very well and always takes a little more extra concern with it.
And also who does gay ops.
Who does gay ops?
Metrosexual gay ops. Yeah. No, I think that they've been trying to kill off Marvel and DC a long time. Like, shit, that's what I talked about with
DC is up against the clock. That's the problem.
Yeah, because because Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are going to go to public domain soon.
Correct.
Right.
Well, as soon as like within the next 10 years.
But
no. Like sooner than that. I think
1938 was the first appearance of Superman. 1939 was Batman.
1927 was Batman, I thought.
No, you're thinking of Detective Comics number 27.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So in 2033, essentially 1938 Superman will go to public domain. Every publication of Action Comics for the entire year of 1938 is going to be considered public domain, and and people can make whatever Superman comics they want, but they're very limited in what they can do with Superman.
Yeah, it's the same thing as the Mickey Mouse shit.
Yeah,
and this in the parody market, which is a market we're obviously in. Like, we've been watching this for a long time. And I know people in CG too have thought for a long time. They're like, oh, they do parody. But you guys don't understand, like, that's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Our stuff is like actually non-infringing, and I've like butted heads with people over this and shit. Talking about case law earlier, like that's what I've done. I've done the case law, I've written articles. Mm-hmm. Our stuff is non-infringing, but there are people that straight up draw like fucking Harley Quinn, and it's just like it's actually like so
Marat Michaels
shitty.
Fucking hardly thin.
Yeah, because what's been happening over the past like 5 years is people have been raking in the cash on all of this really, really infringing, in my opinion, parody shit because they know that it's not worth the court case for DC and Marvel. That DC and Marvel, they don't have enough time to take them to court and win by the time that it goes public domain.
But hold on, real quick before I really have to go. So 2023, that's when Superman goes to public domain. 2034, is when Batman and J. Garrett Flash will go to public domain, and 2 years after that, both Wonder Woman and Captain America will go to public domain.
I want really close to that too.
Damn.
Yeah, I really like the two characters that I really want to start. Like the two characters that I really want to work on, and actually add. Well, one character I can't add to my universe. Superman and Captain America.
Yes, Could you imagine Green Lantern going public domain and then Ethan taking it?
Oh shit.
Wouldn't it be what's his name? Like the original Green Lantern.
It would, but Ethan could still take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can take it, and do whatever he wants with it, like as long as it doesn't infringe on anything current. So like with Superman, like you will not be allowed to use the modern S symbol.
Right.
But you'll have to make it. You'll have to make it into like a shield shape or an upside down triangle shape.
Right.
I mean, the old school one is cool as fuck, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I especially gonna be doing like the triangle symbol. I think that's gonna look way better. But like I think the only characters for Superman that you're gonna have access to that within the lore is Superman and Clark himself, Lois Lane, and Perry White. I think Jimmy Olsen came in a little bit later.
It don't matter. I mean, it don't matter. Like shit. I mean,
I think Jimmy Olsen was only introduced in the radio show.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So those characters you're gonna have access to in terms of villains. Like Superman only fought gangsters,
robots, gangsters, and robots,
gangsters, mad scientists, and wife beaters.
And wheelers.
And wheelers. So you will not have access to Lex Luthor, at least not until I think two years. I think like 2 years after. So in 2035, you will have access to Lex Luthor.
Oh shit! We just gotta wait.
That's tight.
Yeah.
See, like they're on borrowed time, and that means Hollywood is like right behind it. There's a lot of shift that's legitimately been happening in the industry.
Well, DC just sold out to Paramount too, I think.
Yeah, like they're going away.
They're cashing out.
Has it been official?
No.
What did you say there?
You said it will be beneficial. No.
No, I said has that been made official?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going through Paramount. Everything's going to go through that.
That's just
it's interesting
that's
because
the Warner Brothers stuff, right? Like that's not DC.
Right, but it's the same thing. They own Warner Brothers owns DC.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna see some crappy shit coming out of there soon.
This is where,
look what Paramount's done to Star Trek. Oh my god!
Yeah, and no, so that I think is
Klingons
honestly intentional. I think that they're intentionally turning it lame and gay and killing off the sales. I brought this up in that interview in 2018 with Ricketta, and I got shat on for it. I told him, because Ricketta was like, well, don't you think that they're bad at marketing and stuff? I'm like, no, they're not bad at marketing. They have their shit in the gas station, for fuck's sake. Like, they make so much money. The problem is that I think that they're intentionally liquidating everything. And the best way to do that, like if you're going to declare bankruptcy, there's a strategy to it business wise. You basically declare bankruptcy and get out of all of your debts by going, oh, we're just not making the sales that we used to. We're insolvent. That's a strategy. So to make everything lame and gay, is a strategy to eventually kill your sales and declare bankruptcy and then not be responsible for paying your debts. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah.
I always thought it was going. So yeah.
My Batman's gonna carry a peacemaker too.
Well, yeah.
They were like, what is the best thing we can do to fucking gut our sales? I know. We'll cater to the lowest demographic ever, the 1% of people, and we'll just naturally bleed.
It's a tax write-off at that point.
It's a tax write-off. Yes, you see? It is a strategy to kill the medium intentionally. And then what they can do is whatever the fuck they want with it after, because they have enough money to do whatever they want, so they can make new books, whatever the fuck they want to do. It's the humanity versus the billionaires problem.
Right.
All right.
Billionaire problems.
All right.
There you go, Andrew. What do you think, Andrew?
All right. I gotta get out of here. So
Okay. I was gonna say, I was able to ink this real quick. What do you think?
I'll make her tits bigger. Bigger. Yeah, but it looks really good.
Yeah, I told you, like I only use like that curved line brush, and I did the whole thing with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what when I had Mango Studio.
And you'll probably like touch it up with and you'll like touch up the gaps, with a brush.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and outline with one big thick line around the whole thing, and that should close her in.
Okay. All right, later, guys.
All right, man. You take care. See you, Andrew. What time is we on here for 2 hours yet? Nope. We're almost there. Almost there. Then FFS is gonna start. Then I'm out of here.
Oh, great! More Liam news.
What's going on?
More Liam and Frog Tony news. That's what's going to happen today on the FFS show.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
every day.
Because I'm
every day, 4 days a week.
I to the
same old.
Like Trash Cast.
Yeah, we're going to talk about them instead of talking about our books and the things we should be doing. That's
you guys,
what we're gonna do.
the thing.
I do whole shows dedicated to my book. All right, I actually have whole lot of solo live
streams. You do. Why isn't everybody else doing that?
This is the problem with fandom. Fandom needs things to fan over, and without content for the fans to be fans about, that's kind of what happens. Is that people eat each other. I think that the overall environment will get better. It'll
you know
just
why
take
people
time.
aren't doing that? I'll tell you why people aren't doing that.
Because they're not making books.
Because they're not getting fucking. They're not making books, and their super chats aren't there if they're talking about their books. But you know what would be there? Your sales of your books, and you'd make more money with the sales of your books and talking about your books than you would the super chats. But people are too stupid to understand that.
I agree.
Well, and the well dries up eventually, right? I think that
look at Ethan sitting on his stream making $400 a day drawing each time he goes live.
That's cool. So you guys know the history there. His channel is called Comic Artist Pro Secrets because he started out doing drawing videos and like giving away tips and tricks and stuff. That's where the name comes from. I remember.
Yeah, I remember back in 2016 or 2017 he was doing that shit, and I kind of liked it when he was doing it. Then all of a sudden, it stopped. It just fucking stopped.
I actually talked to Ethan like he was doing a stream or something back in 2017 before any of this happened. I doubt he'll remember because he was, like it was a large stream, and I was just tuning in for the first time. I had no kind of idea. And I was sketching, and he gave me some feedback on my art. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny. Funny how history changed. I think it's been fun. It's been fun. All of this is comic book history, by the way. They're going to all look back at this age and be like, this was the digital age when everybody just fucked around on YouTube. And then eventually they learned that they should get shit done. And that's what they did.
So, I was going to tell Mike. So, Mike, you talk about Cynic not having a book out, and like he just like announced this not too long ago. I mean, about a year.
9 months.
9 months, yeah. So I mean, you talk about a guy who don't have like real experience making comics. He enjoys
I gave
them.
him the experience. I told him exactly what to do.
Well,
That's
Yes,
true.
that-
Mike has been telling him so many
There's no
things.
excuse for it, One Gun. There's not. You could sit here and sweep for him all you fucking want. There's
no, this ain't the sweeping. I mean, let me finish here.
Go for it.
So then you got Frog Tony, and he has how many people drawing his book, and he hasn't put out shit in 2 years.
Right. There's also a reason for that. Finbar is the one that was drawing the book, and Finbar is actually in the military. He doesn't have a lot of time to work on the book, so he's doing it as he can.
Okay. But it still doesn't excuse it.
Also, yes, I agree. I think it's also stupid, and this is why probably YouTubers shouldn't be fucking comic creators, and you guys aren't fucking qualified, and you shouldn't be in this fucking space to begin with. How about that?
I think that's
Damn,
better.
it's fire on fire, Mike. But here's the
Well,
thing.
I'm tired of playing. Like, I mean,
I know.
it is what it is. Are you here? Are you going to run your mouth and act like you're me, or are you going to try to be me? What are you going to do? What are you going to fucking do?
Who are you talking to?
Anybody. All of them.
He's talking to all of them. I mean, I know who he's talking to.
Katie
Yeah.
did, Frog Tony, Cynic, all of them. Liam, what are you doing? Why are you here?
Katie ain't doing
Why
a
are you
promoter.
bothering me with your fucking existence? That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, well, Katie ain't doing a book. She's just a promoter.
Oh, she was talking
Yeah,
about
that's
it.
true.
She was.
Oh, okay.
about
So when I first met Katie, I said, "Hey, Katie, let's do a coloring book." And she was all for it, and then all of a sudden, she decided she didn't want to do it no more. So we canceled it. So that's what happened with that. People keep bringing that shit up. You're supposed to be doing this for Katie. Well, Katie didn't want to do it. She was all for it at first, then she didn't want to do it. Then she said she wants to wait. I said, okay, it's your stuff. It's your stuff. And she was getting, she was getting hammered left and right by the war campaign and all these other motherfuckers, and she was in a state. So I'll put it like that.
I think part of the problem with all this too is that it was just an issue that had to have time to pass to fix, but I think it could be fixed. Is that a lot of creators don't do marketing well and they don't know what to do. So they all turn to YouTube. This is like a phenomenon that happened with all kinds of businesses, not just comic books. Like lawyers came on, doctors came on, and it was a marketing issue that they were all trying to adapt to the digital world. So that's kind of why we're here. Even Dynamite, they were looking at hiring influencers. Like they were trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Business was changing, times were changing. So I think that's fed into the problem. And on top of that, a lot of CG kind of did this weird Christian nationalist thing. And the Christian nationalists are not where the indie comics are. That's like kind of almost contrary to what indie comics are to a point. So that kept CG really isolated and alone for many years. And then people like Mike and I would come around who were actually part of the indie scene that did the NSFW, that most indie comics were like, and then CG would just shit on us. So that didn't help CG. That helped whittle it down. So I think now if people can get over their hate of titties for like 2 seconds and not be gay, that would be great.
Yeah.
We're starting to do, which is awesome. And then we can all look at like broader marketing options, because YouTube is an entertainment space. It just has to be used right.
I look at it just like how I go and I'm talking shit about fucking tracers. Let's just not even right. Let's just say tracers. I don't like tracers. Right. I'm married to an artist. Does that make sense? Tracing to me is worse than stealing. You understand?
Yeah, but
and that's just because you're willingly going over and you're stealing someone else's work and you're doing it.
I went to art school and they taught us how to trace.
Right.
They taught us.
What I'm saying, like, in the comic book world, it's not. It's a no-no. It's a faux pas.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
But
okay, so I feel the same way with that, just like I feel the same way with Shane Davis saying that he is creating a website, that he's building a website. And I'm like, motherfucker, you are not a web developer. you're basically a tracer. You're taking WordPress and you're configuring a fucking theme on top of it, and you're saying you're a web developer. You're not. And I will
Really? That's what he's doing.
That ass.
Yeah.
He keeps bringing it up, and I keep telling him, like, dude, I'm gonna rail you if you keep this shit up, gaslighting like you're a fucking web dev. I don't like that. I don't like people pretending to be things that they're not.
I don't think he's building the website. I think
He's not building it.
He said, hey, Cynic and Frog Tony both have said, hey, I'm going to be a comic creator now. So are you a tracer or are you a comic creator? Put your money where your mouth is. Either produce or shut the fuck up.
Mike throws people through walls, okay?
That's right. Produce or shut the fuck up.
He gives an order.
That's what it is. Produce or shut the fuck up. You're either here doing something or you're not. Pick one.
Do what you say you're gonna do.
Do what you say what you're gonna do. Fulfill your commitments, or why are you bothering me? Why are you here?
Hey, straight man, come on, man. Not in my chat, man. I'm trying to get away from the Tony shit. I'm trying to get away.
Yeah, and like I'm not fucking dogging on anyone in particular, just those two, but it could be anybody. It's the same thing with fucking Liam. Liam's sitting here 24 hours a day, perpetually online instead of fulfilling his commitments. Fuck him too.
Exactly. And
think about it, we don't have to sit here and keep talking about Liam every day instead of doing things that's going to further this space and make everybody more money. There's no money A-logging Liam except that goes in Cynic's pocket for fucking super chats by dumb retards who don't know the difference.
Sure got some bone pick today, Mike.
I do. It's just fucking ridiculous. I'm sick of it, dude. I want
to let you know, Mike, I just started my book 4 weeks ago, and I'm on the 9th page right now working on it. So I don't know if you consider that progress or not.
Progress. Yes. That's great. And you know what? It's fantastic that you're able to do that. Why can't everyone else do something creative and make something happen too, instead of sitting here going after the same people every fucking day?
I can answer that because you have people over here who don't know a damn thing about comics.
There you go. And that means they shouldn't fucking be here. Get out.
Exactly. That's my thoughts exactly.
This is Comics Gate, motherfucker.
Get out.
We're gonna
Why
hit
are
you
you
with
here?
the gate.
Get the fuck out.
Matter of fact, I think this Wednesday I'm going to do an update. I do one update a week on the progress of my book, and I usually do it on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on if I'm at home or not. And I just say, hey y'all, this is what I'm doing. This is the book. Here are the new characters. Here's this. Here's that. And a lot of these guys out here who the biggest mouths out here, they don't do that. Nobody does that. I'm like, you're supposed to be comic book creators. You should have at least one day a week where you dedicate your whole time talking about your book, talking about.
It should be 7 days a week. Yeah. There's no reason you should ever talk about anything else other than your book.
Well, I'm working most of the week, so I'm working. I'm like,
dude, if I was Cynic and I had that audience right now, do you know every single minute of every single day would be devoted to imprint comics and the things we're coming out with and the stuff we're doing in progress shots and then fucking art pages being shown every day on stream.
Right. But this is what Cynic told me about his books. He told me that he's still working on them. He's still trying to get, because he really, to be honest with you, he really don't have artists at the moment, right? He just have people that are artistic that are around him and are willing to do work.
I have offered to give him artists that I use. I have offered.
So would the crux of your problem here, Mike, the issue you carry, disappear if Cynic simply said, I'm a YouTuber and not a comic book creator?
Correct.
That's the only thing, because you can't force people to do something or be something.
If he just wants to be a YouTuber or whatever, go fucking have fun. Don't care.
Mike is being a comic book. I don't know what you are. I'm
a comic book fan.
I'm not going to say gatekeeper, but
I'm in this industry. This is my shit. This is what I do.
You're being part of the industry. And see, that's how the industry is. But even with fans, just like they were over Eric July nitpicking every little thing. Oh, you don't know the first appearance of Spider-Man. That is how this industry is. So that's what Mike is being. So, I can respect that, because you're like, what you're not me, you're not one of me, stop pretending to be me.
Exactly.
So you're
he's
only
fucking going around LARPing like he's got a comic book company and he hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a chance to. You know,
yes, he has. He's had 9 fucking months. One gun.
Well,
that's Mike's problem.
Okay.
Months of LARPing. It's time to produce or shut the fuck up.
Hmm.
You know, it's funny because Liam said something about me about like I said I've been saying for the longest I want to put out an art book, you know, and somebody said something about One Gun's art book on his channel, and Liam said he's a nobody, nobody's going to buy it, you know. I said really, so I said, well, I want to add a comic to it, you know. So I just started drawing a comic. I pulled out some shit that I did like a long time ago. My friend got his blessing. I just said, I'm gonna finish this shit. I just started doing the pages. You know, I started doing 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. So basically, I'm cranking out at least almost 2 pages a week now. You know, 4 weeks, 2 pages. Yeah, almost 2 pages.
Hell yeah.
You know, so I mean, but doing it to me is easy because I know how to make one. I know how to make a comic. You know, I've been working with comic companies doing background art for a long time, designing characters, all type of shit. And I actually worked at comic book company. I actually know how this shit runs. You know,
yeah.
I've been in the world of comics since 95, man. When I was like 16, 17-year-old, walking around with a book of comics and going from comic shop and going to Comic-Con, sitting down, drawing, selling comics, man. Shit, man. I don't know what to say about some of these kids now, because some of these kids I know they're younger than me, and none of them really experienced something like that. You know, this is because the internet age got them. You know, the internet age has fucked up a lot of these kids.
Yeah. Well, you know, making comic books isn't easy.
And I've been here a long fucking time. I've been here a very long time. I've been around Comicsgate for a long fucking time. I've seen lots of people come and go.
Oh, hold up, man. You pissing off Cynic now. Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I've seen a lot of people come and go. And the YouTube crowd is fleeting. Mm-hmm. They will move where the wind goes. We've seen it with Dark Gift, how they moved from him and went over to Lord Raptor Jesus.
Yep.
They will find the most able, apt retard with the funniest mouth and attach on to them.
Oh my goodness.
So the longevity of this is not viable. It's just not. Mm-hmm. I've been here long before you kids. I'll be here long after you kids.
Here's another thing that I was just observing yesterday is I was like, Mike, do you notice the pattern that if you make comic books, right? There's a difference between people on YouTube that actually make comic books and that don't make comic books.
No.
Like Ethan, Malin, Shane, all these people, they have a loyal following. The only time they're going to get attacked by their own fan base is if they burn them, right? If they're late on their books or something, but they'll always stay.
And even then, they still get that leniency.
And because all creators have their own fan base. We have our own fan base. Oops, sorry. And they do the same shit to us. If you don't have a book and you're on YouTube talking shit, that's when you become the value of you is just as far as they can throw you. Your audience will one day maybe like you, but if you're funny and stupid the next day, they'll turn on you because they don't have that like respect for a creator that they do for a YouTuber. They'll be like, well, you haven't produced anything I like, so fuck you. And then they'll laugh at you the same, like, you know, within 2 seconds, they'll go from being in your camp to feeding on you like a vulture. That's the problem with YouTube.
Ask DG about that. Look at how his audience turned on him. He was like head of the slums. He was like the man, right?
Yeah,
man around here. That's who he was. What happened? Here comes another little talking head, Lord Raptor Jesus, and took it all away.
We're attracting some people in the chat here.
Is it the right people though?
See, we're attracting the.
I haven't even fucking looked at the chat. I don't even.
I'm trying to draw and look at the chat. Say that, like I'll draw for a few minutes, then because I can't do it at two things at once.
I'm just eating noodles and talking shit.
I got Cynic says he has a book coming out that's a secret project I just wrote, so we'll see. Okay, so yeah, he is doing a comic. He's doing something secret. So
I'll hold my breath till it gets here.
Yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt,
I have for 9 months.
And okay, I have to say, Cynic, what Mike's doing that you're calling bullying, it is fair though. When you enter the comic book industry as a creator,
if the shittiest people in the world like the Wheelers can do it, what's your fucking excuse?
It's not just about that. The industry is like a frat club.
You have everybody that likes you, Cynic. Why can't you get this done? I have everybody that hates me, and I can do it.
Okay, Mike, let me finish.
Jesus Christ, let the woman finish. She's your wife, for Christ's sakes. Mike.
No, it's fine. But everybody, my point is just that everybody gets their hazing. There's no way around it. And that's just what it is. Mike and I learned that back in 2014. And that is just how it goes. Eric July learned it back in 2023. Like every single person who becomes a creator, Vito learned it when Dick was starting to throw it under the bus.
Learned it the hard way.
As soon as you put out comic books, you're going to attract that comic book fan base that is very autistically picky, and they will grill the fuck out of you. And if you don't have the chops, then you won't make it.
Yeah, that's my thing right now. It's like, wait a minute. When I put this shit out, I don't know what's going to happen because I'm afraid people are going to change.
It doesn't matter.
Oh no,
hey,
dude,
you
just
gotta.
You just put things out.
You just have to put it out. You gotta just roll with it,
just
dude.
Put things out, and we're there to help. But it is fair simply because that is how it's done. The industry is gatekept by the fans for a reason, because they don't want everything lame and gay. They don't want people who they want to trust and love their creators. So you're basically earning their love. And that is why I don't really feel bad about Mike giving Cynic shit, because that is how it's done here. That's just, we've all been through it.
Welcome
I have no
to
sympathy
the party.
because we've been through it for fucking 13 years, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
So.
And he's got everybody on his side.
Yeah, he does.
I've got nobody but Mindy on mine.
Yeah, we did it just.
Dang, Mike. I mean, Mindy, how you feel about him saying that?
True. Mindy and I, it's been us against the fucking world, dude.
Okay,
he's got all the support, and all I got is a Mindy.
Mindy is worth 10 million Cynics, I guarantee you.
Aww. That's sweet.
It
all started, how
I don't know if that's sweet or incredibly gay. I don't know.
This all started by being the chair, people. That's a fun story. I don't know if we have time for it, but that is that's like the beginning of the trajectory of our entire career. Was we pissed people off over chairs, and it's never stopped, and we've just continued pissing everybody off.
Now, this is one of the most creative, specific things I've ever heard Cynic say, when he says, "I'm not going to keep putting stuff out and talking about it."
I can't hear you. Speak up, Gun.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. I'm leaning back in my chair as I'm waiting for the mic. He says, I am not going to keep putting stuff out and talking about it when I'm not happy with it, which is a process in the creative. Yeah, I mean, I've done it lots of times.
Well, maybe you're just not good at this.
Well, maybe. But we go through those things as creators and artists and whatnot.
I don't know.
I can see his pain a little bit.
When I write it, my shit's good and I know it.
Well, aren't you confident?
Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes to make it here, Gun.
Yeah, I know, man. Believe me, I've seen a lot of guys crash and burn over the years doing comics.
You sit there, you keep going back in your mind, and you're like questioning yourself over and over. Is this good enough? What do I do? What if I change this? And then you start listening to other retards around you that they have their fucking ideas. And you're like, oh, well, maybe you start questioning yourself. And is that a good idea? Maybe I should take their idea instead of doing what I wanted to do. And you just fucking sit there in a circle and you loop and you loop and you loop and you never go anywhere. That's the problem, Cynic. You're not going anywhere. You have to break that cycle. Be confident in what you're fucking doing. Write it. Get it done right the first time. There's no changes when the script is final. It's called final script for a fucking reason. After the final script, you take it and you hand it to an artist. 5 pages a week.
Right. If you're not sure of yourself, find somebody that could
get an editor.
Your work.
Hire
get an editor.
Hand it to them. Let them fix it. Hand it to you back. That is now the final script. You don't get another say after the editor goes over it.
Yep.
There's a process to doing this.
Sometimes it's better.
Follow the process. If you don't follow the process, nothing gets fucking done.
Yeah, it's good to have an editor. You know, even if you're the bestest artist or writer in the world, it's good to have an editor to keep your continuity. And
I can keep handing out all this free advice. Mindy's like, why do you keep helping people? Why do you keep telling everybody what we do and how we do it? And I'm like, it doesn't matter, because I can tell everybody, I can give them the keys to the fucking kingdom, and apparently they still can't replicate it.
Mike, I just think that Mindy's just stingy and don't want you to help no one but her.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just that we've been screwed over so much. Like I said, there's a lot that, like the reconciliation with Ethan
that was the best. I think that's the best thing that has happened over here since I've been here.
And it really takes away the excuse from everybody else. Like that's put everything into perspective a lot for a lot of reasons. And Ethan has been backstabbed a lot. We have been backstabbed a lot. And I think in hindsight, we both realize that that's what happens. And we also realize that Wheelers and Skyver are comic book people. And
Katie says,
common.
Katie says, why does it matter to you what Cynic does?
Why does it fucking matter to you what Cynic does? Shut
right.
the fuck up. Nobody's talking to you, Katie.
Hey, no, I'm talking to her because she was kind of talking shit in the chat. She says, worry about y'all business. He will worry about his after everything.
Oh, here comes the trailer part.
Hang on. After everything Cynic has done for y'all, and this is how you treat him and others. And I said, you should have taken your own advice. I remember you shit talking us and our kids before we even met you.
Let me try to put some ice on this. I don't think what Mike is doing to Cynic is something that's going to hurt him. I think it's something that's going to build him.
It's tough fucking love, man.
That's all he's doing. I mean, I see what he's doing because it was done to me when I first started out in the world of comics. You know, you got to be hard, you got to be brash, and bring that sense of reality. Because if you don't get that sense of reality, you're going to fail. If you don't have somebody putting that into you, saying this is what you do if you keep fucking around, this is what's going to happen. You know, I don't blame Mike for doing it. You know, Mike ain't doing it in too egregious a way. He's doing it in his own funny way, I guess. But you know, I do understand. You know, and like shit. Like I'm 51 years old, right? I've been to a lot of places, been through a lot of shit, and I did have people in my life that had to put the foot on my neck to get me to going in the right direction. Because if they didn't, I wouldn't be here with y'all today. You know,
I have all the faith in the world that Cynic has the ability to get this shit done.
Right.
He just needs a kick in his ass to get it done.
Yeah, you can't let Cynic know it, or else it'll go to his fucking head.
Yeah.
You know, that's why he's talking to him like that. You know.
No, but okay, I'm sorry. I have to it's starting to bother me now. It hasn't bothered me until now. You can't cry and whine about being grilled about making comics.
There's a difference between getting grilled and getting trolled, by the way.
If someone putting heat on your back is what I do to my artists every single day as an editor.
Woo! I'm glad I don't work for you.
Stop crying about Mike being too mean. That's the same fucking shit that Larry Higgins and that stupid ass crowd of people say. Mike's mean. Mike says things I don't like to hear. Please stop it. Please stop it. And now you're starting to piss me off. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that. I didn't have a Katie did in a YouTube chat holding my hand, white knighting for me when people were trashing the fuck out of us in 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Shut up, please. Love you, but stop it. That's enough. Mama Mindy says cap on it.
I think the whole thing is to be productive. You know, I think that's what the main thing
Let's
Mike is
stop
saying.
talking about all of this other shit that doesn't fucking matter, and let's make books and fucking bring this space into a place that it's going to be fucking phenomenal. How about we start there? Let's stop fucking talking shit. Let's stop having Katie Dig come up and act like a goddamn trailer park reject when she's mad at somebody.
Whoa. Like, come on now, come on.
She does. She goes in there.
I'm friends with both. Hey, come on.
She has the foulest mouth out of anybody I've ever met coming on a goddamn live stream talking about dick balls and fucking all this shit. Dude, that's not how someone that fucking promotes goddamn comic books supposed to act anyway. Let's just start there.
Well, then you got to think about the people who fuck with her on a regular.
We got to start calling this shit out. We got to start calling this shit out and make this place better, or it's going to continue to be the circle jerk cesspool that is Frog Tony, FFS, Katie did on whenever she gets mad because she can't do it on her own channel, coming over here on FFS and doing it. We got fucking Liam doing stupid shit. We got to stop all of this shit. If we don't, we're not going to go anywhere. Do you guys understand that? Because if you don't, why the fuck are you here?
Well, that's a shot to the veins. But, like I said, Katie is real defensive, and I don't blame her.
She can go do that in her own space. If she's got fucking questions, tell her to talk to me privately or whatever.
She says, worry about yourself, guys. This is ridiculous. And do you know the kind of shit you said about us, Katie, before we met you? Talking about all kinds of shit we did, talking about our kids. Like seriously?
So, how y'all think those Chicago Cubs going to do this year?
They just got wrecked by the Sox, boy.
Oh, they did? Damn.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be their year.
They fucking the Sox sweeped them.
Damn. I guess it ain't gonna be their year. They're cursed. They're just fucking cursed. Just disband. Just disband. Just get the fuck out of fucking left or right field. Where the fuck y'all from?
Yeah, dude. Like I said, Gun Man, I'm just tired of it, dude.
I understand.
Can you tell?
Yeah, you are.
I'm tired of it. It's got to change. If it doesn't,
I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated that like people over here talk so fucking much, and most of them talk like Frog Tony don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And when you confront people like that over here about like, hey, y'all talking stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, they want to argue with you and make memes about you and to prove their point that the other guy's wrong and I'm always right because you did dirty meme of me. I'm like, dude, I don't care if you do a meme of me. The thing about it is that you're fucking wrong. Period.
I think it's time that we just start letting all of that shit slide, and then all of that shit will just get quieter and quieter the same way it did with the war campaign.
You have a point. You have a point because I had to think about like last
the war
night.
Campaign. Everybody just blocked them and now they're gone, right? They're just gone. So if all these people that can't get with the program keep doing this stupid shit, let's just block them, kick them the fuck out, and then they're gone. Yeah. Then we don't have to worry about them anymore, right?
Yeah. That's what I was saying about like Frog Tony and his degenerate crowd. I was like, y'all motherfuckers need to stop letting this bitch come on your show.
Too. I'll say this. I'll tell the same thing to Tony. Tony, it's time to grow up, bud. It's time. Let's just get this shit on. Let's stop fucking bickering back and forth between Cynic and the rest of these guys. Do your fucking shit. Just leave people alone, man. Leave people alone. Let's promote fucking books.
Yep. I agree.
There you go. I think the chat's having fun. Yeah. There is a time and place for entertainment, but I think overall the longevity of the situation is really dependent on where it's focused. Like Ethan did Trash Cast for a long time. Why did he do Trash Cast? Right? Why? You have to realize why. And it's for like, why was that justified? And it's because Eric July deserved the criticism that he got. Maybe he went too far. Maybe that's that. But Eric July always had something he was actually doing. And Ethan was talking on behalf of him, his views, and his fans, which agreed with him. And that was all, honestly, commentary on transpiring events, Eric July was putting out books. He'd do this week. He'd do that this week. He was trying to do big things. I mean, I'm a free speech person. I believe in public criticism of a figure. Liam's not doing anything. So that's the problem, right? That's the difference here. Liam is just being Liam. So you're not actually talking about comics when you're talking about Liam. Eric July.
Liam doesn't talk about comics.
Right.
Ethan Van Sciver and Eric July were their realm is putting out comic books, right? And commentary, industry commentary. And Ethan has earned that, being that he worked for DC. He knows about the industry. So that's the big difference. You can't just do the same kind of trash cast thing and expect the same results. And so Katie sitting in the chat keeps telling me to mind my own business or whatever, but it's like, all right, you were Ethan's promoter.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell us to mind our own business when comic books are our business and you're not even in the fucking industry. Shut the fuck up, Katie.
That's what I was.
You are not a creator. You are fucking scum on the bottom of my shoe. You're a nobody.
Oh, Mike, come on, man. Come on, Mike.
She couldn't hold my dick when I pissed. Fuck.
All right, Mike. All right. Just play cool, dude. Just be cool.
Yeah, but
I'm on both sides of the fence here, man. All right, let's take a breather, y'all.
I guess all I can say is that you should expect fervent, passionate commentary on the industry and what's happening from comic book creators and fans. It's always fucking been that way. It always will be that way. You can't sit there and participate in trash casts and and be on the side of Comicsgate like Katie's doing, and then come around and say, Wheelers, you're not entitled to your opinion of also what should be happening.
She also said, we're not even Comicsgate.
Yeah, like all of that's bullshit. So
like she's some arbiter.
Yeah, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's clarify that we have just a right as anybody to comment on the status of Comicsgate. In fact, I'm more fucking Comicsgate than anyone here. All right, I was an OG. There's like very few of us that were actually here for the right things at the right time, who have lasted this whole time and who are now back still making comics under the original principles. So I'm more Comicsgate than you, Katie.
And Katie, when you first got here, you were simping after fucking Eric July. I've got the screenshots. Saying, "Oh, Eric, what a good job you've done. Oh, look at this. Yeah. We've seen those."
My commentary supersedes your commentary of what is Comicsgate. Okay.
Please, Mr. Black Man, notice me. That was Katie did back in 2018.
I can't. I'm not going to win today, Emma.
You're not going to win today.
I'm not going to win. I'm not.
The stars must be aligned today for us all to fight. I'm sorry.
People who used to like me are now going to hate me now.
What it is.
No, it's just how the industry fucking works. Like, look at Larry Higgins.
Hey, One Gun, you mean people that aren't into comics and drawing and producing comics are going to hate you? Oh, no.
Well, they already do.
Oh, no.
Some of them already do.
Comicsgate is supposed to be about, like, criticism of what's going wrong. And that's where a lot of the antis have gotten their talking points, because, I mean, there's some weight to that, where that started out by criticizing comic book professionals that were doing the wrong things. And so that's what this space is about.
Well, I do have some criticisms about some of the top guys over here at Comicsgate. And one of them being is that I found... I know it was like a year ago when I went snooping around about John Malin and all the stuff he did. And he did some stuff. He said some stuff. And I think one of the things that he said, did this whole speech about them, like the industry is turning the X-Men into SJWs and blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. And I was like, that's not true, because Stan Lee, the guy who created the X-Men, basically said that the X-Men were social justice warriors, and they've always been social justice warriors from the inceptions in the 60s.
Yes.
And I'm like, it's wrong, John. That what you said is wrong.
Yeah.
John's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's why Jim Lee likes it. Jim Lee is Asian, right? No. And he came over here and was painting with a a Asian brush. That's why he still does his art that way. And he was like, I connected with the X-Men so much because it was about minorities and all this social justice stuff. Yeah.
And I mean, I got nothing against John, but just that argument right there is like, and one of my biggest things over here is that everybody, if there's a problem or some shit go wrong over here, they're quick to say it's a SJW or this or that. It's like, no, it's stupid people doing stupid things. You know, stupid things. They're just really ignorant shit. You know, you got to think about what you're saying and what you're saying it for. You know, you're saying it for because that's the thing to do, but you're not saying what it's about or why you're doing it. And it's like someone has basically mentally screwed a lot of people's thinking processes to where the problem is like people doing this, but the actual problem is the people who have programmed you to think that way.
Yes. Agreed. I so agree. I think that a lot of people can come together on like most issues too. Like all of this division is engineered.
It's engineered. Yeah, I see it every day over here. I see the stupid fuckery and stupid things people say is because that shit has been programmed you within these last. I'm going to say it's been programmed you since the age of Trump.
Yes. You know, yes. Trump is a huge part of that. Yeah, he does it. He makes people hate each other. That's his whole fucking reason why he's here is because he's a divisive fucking agent that's taught everybody to be fucking retarded and think everything that's criticism is leftist or democratic. That's not the fucking issue at all.
Yeah.
We have fans on the left and the right, and we get along with all of them because we all like good comics. It has nothing to fucking do with. Then Comicsgate went wrong on that. They said it's the left. Granted, it was coming from the left at that time.
A lot of bad people in the left that were doing it. It wasn't the entire left.
Yeah, I've talked to some of our fans who are on the left, and they feel just as co-opted than the right does. Like the conservatives have left from Trump a long time ago, and they were like, yeah, this is not what we were about. We were fiscally conservative. We were not wanting restrictions. We were not wanting big tech. We were not, and it's been totally co-opted. All the conservative talking points have been co-opted. So were the leftist ones. People don't understand that. You know, they're like, oh, you wanted transgenders in schools. And a lot of lefties were like, no, actually, not at all. We did not want that.
Yeah.
It's all coming from the top. It's all being engineered so that we hate each other, and you blame everything on me while the billionaires line their pockets and rape you sideways.
Hey, Mindy, look at your little artist back there.
Aw, how cute. Aw.
So what I have to say about this whole thing about transgender and shit like that is that the problem is that you got a lot of idiots on the left who have decided to not let their children grow up and decide their genders for them after they've been born and put in this world and walk around. Instead of just admitting they're just bad parents and they really wanted a girl instead of a little boy, you know, they would rather like distill into that child that you should choose what you want. If you want to wear a dress, you can wear a dress instead of saying to kids like, listen, you're a boy and dresses are for girls. You know, you may like it or whatever, but let me tell you what's going to happen when you wear that to school. You know, let me tell you, it's going to make me look bad. It's going to make kids make fun of you, and your life is going to be hell. And then eventually you'll get to a point in life where you're going to want to commit suicide. You know, that's the way I would talk to my kid if he ever starts to do stupid shit like that. I don't ever want to question my child's gender. A lot of these stupid fucking parents out here makes their children question their gender. And then we have these parents like, well, you know, they just love to get on TV and say this shit. He wanted to wear a dress. We let him wear a dress to school, you know, and it's fucking retarded.
It's all coming from the top up. And I think it's a big distraction, honestly, because they, like I said about the comic books, how they like are intentionally bleeding it. I think they've been doing that with pretty much everything. And what they're doing is using us like a fucking piggy bank, and no one's noticed it. They're bleeding us financially while we're sitting here arguing about trannies in libraries. They're probably getting a very good kick out.
Fuck yeah. That's the fucking stupid, retarded, conservative shit I hate, is when they want to sit back and argue about fucking trannies reading books to kids. I'm like, y'all fucking lost your minds. There's
Well,
so
I
much
don't know
other
either,
shit.
But here's the thing: I just didn't take my kids to the fucking library where that happened.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and
It's
you do
solved.
what you can. You do what you can. I homeschooled, and a lot of over 2 million parents have pulled out of public school since COVID. So, like, my solution is a nationalist one. And by that, it means people come together despite their differences. But that's a very important distinction. Despite their differences, left, right, black, white, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. And you focus on what's best for the nation. And the best way to be effective on that is on a neighborhood level. Like, you take care of your own community and you prep everyone to be that way and get along, because that's the opposite of the strategy that they've used on us to divide everyone on a neighborhood level.
Yeah.
Gender, men against women, kids.
I still don't.
parents.
I still don't get that whole click right there, because you got a bunch of these fucking alpha males who just hate women. I'm like, don't you know women can do things to you to make you feel better? I mean, why do you hate? I can't. I'm like, no, like, yeah, we're men, yeah, and we don't like women. Whoa, wait a minute, heart leg. Wait a minute.
It's true. I don't understand it either. But, there's been a push for everyone to be gay. And I think that's also been a distraction.
Yes.
Of, like, they don't want people to populate. They don't want people to be happy. Like I said, we're just a pay pig to them. So they're just getting their money while they can before, like, they don't want us to thrive. They don't want happiness. They want divisiveness and sadness.
That's why when I start this show, I was like, I'm not going to do a comic book show and have a bunch of dudes and say, I want some women on here. Like, oh, one goes to the DI. No, I'm into, like, not looking fucking gay. That's why I was trying to get more females on this show. It's like, well, I was trying to get Art or Dominique on here, but I couldn't. So, I'm going to find more. There's got to be females out here who are willing to come on the show and do art and talk like we talking, and that's all I like to do. That's what the show is designed for. It's for you to talk about the stressful shit that you see and feel every day, and sharing with with everyone else. This is more of a podcast type of thing than a actual draw stream that we do. But yeah, I don't like doing shows with nothing but men on the panel. Well, then you got Cynic show where he always has dudes on there until Katie shows up.
I think we've talked about it before too. A little bit. You were like, why are people so mean, like fucking crazy, like Matt Barr? And I think a lot of it is, I think a lot of it is just sexual frustration.
That could be it. Yes.
So I apply that.
Yeah, I've seen Matt Barr's wife. I know that's sexual frustration.
I apply that.
No, Mike, no.
No, like to everything. Like someone in the chat I just saw said, like, drag is a part of adult entertainment. I legitimately believe that if you, like, go against the grain of what you naturally are, then you get frustrated and you start to get mad at everything around you and want to change everything around you. And so that's why, like, feminists with abortions and all that, they get really fucking mad and they blame men because biologically we're child bearers. And that's very important to our whole biology. And if we turn against that, like, bad shit happens. Same with men. I think when men start to deny that women are something that they just, like,
own.
No, it's like they inherently worship women. Like, you can't help it. Women are always on their minds. Women are like, it's like their safe space. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Nothing's wrong with that. That's their biology. And it's the same with women. Women are the same with men. So as soon as you start to invert that kind of shit, when you invert what you naturally are, then you have an internal war start in you.
Yeah. The second that penis gets inverted. The forearm.
That's the end of the show, so as Mike dictated.
Once the skin just comes off the forearm, just the world changes.
That's part of actually why, like, philosophically, I believe in the work that we do. It's not just like, oh, we draw sexy women because it sells. Like, as a woman, I legitimately believe that
Hey,
I'm doing a good service to the world.
We don't just draw sexy women. We also drew Ethan Van Sciver very sexily. Okay.
Oh God. Well, any type of friendship I had with Ethan is over with now. Go ahead, Mike. Tell the story.
Too.
Go ahead, Mike. Tell the story.
It's no different than the 1920s pinups. And you know why that was so like popular is because it reminded the soldiers of what they were fighting for. Like that, we have a company mission, and that's always been on the forefront of my mind. Is that I'm reminding everybody what women are in their natural state, because I don't want to lose that. I'm not a man in a bathroom, you know, like the men in the bathroom coming in the bath. Like that's how I'm taking care of my own community, is by putting out the shit that I think course corrects humanity.
You know, in Boobs 3,
It always comes down to boobs.
you come to find out that Eric Trulai is behind the entire amphibious robot army that is going after Gaylord and has caused him so much pain and grief. Right? So I'm thinking in Boobs 4, I'm going to have to run this by E and see what he thinks, but I've got to close out the story. You know what I mean? It's got to have, the arc has to be finalized.
I have
And
some
I think the best way to do this will be to introduce the human sunbeam, Ethan, as himself.
I was thinking the same thing.
Coming in and having a sidekick who takes out the amphibious robot army and destroys Eric July, or Eric July once and for all, and have it be Cyberfrog.
The real Cyberfrog, or the
real
Cyberfrog
Cyberfrog shows up
about that, I guess,
and destroys Eric Trulai.
No, I have this funny ass scene in my head. So
funny.
This is what you gotta do. You gotta like show the real Ethan Van Sciver, who's been like held captive in a public restroom stall by Gaylord, who's been pretending to be him, like Johnny Scabs.
Right.
He's really
I was just That's even better.
Yeah, I know. I've got the whole fucking scene. I was telling you last night. You just didn't know. And then
Ethan's all crying, handcuffed.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, he's like, no, I'm the real Ethan Van Sciver. And then it was I have to work it in. But it's funny as fuck because I was thinking about our history. We come in there, and it's like you talk shit about her or whatever. Talking about like our history.
It's like, it wasn't me.
And he's like, it wasn't me. And then us Wheelers are like, do you know what we fucking did to you? Do you know what we did? We made you fuck a frog. How do you like that? No, and it sounds so crazy. We're like, and then you get a broke dick, and then you get 3 boobs. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, fucker. And they're like, no, wait, whoa, your hatred is so weird. You've got to be on
that right there proves my point on which one is the violent one. Thank you, Mindy.
Which one is what?
The violent one.
The violent one.
That's what we did, but in the story, but it was all like fun and games. But looking at it now is like through bully eyes is fucking hilarious. I don't know. We'll come up with a fun script. He's totally got to be in a public restroom stall, and Johnny Scabs level Gaylord has kept him captive.
The door opens and like the sunlight hits his face, and it's just like the human sunbeam.
I just think y'all should do the scene from the Silence of the Lamb with the Johnny Scab.
That's going to be a cover. That's definitely going to be a cover of the book.
John Malin is the one that's in the
John Malin's tied up.
He's tied up in the pit. And we got
John Malin's in the hole holding the puppy.
Hold the puppy, yeah. Let my puppy go. Let him go. Put her in the bucket. Put her in the bucket. No, you motherfucker, you let me out of here.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Yeah, we're gonna conclude it. It's gonna be fun. That's what the whole book was about. And then we get to take it for the Fans Fest and be like, will you sign this? That'll be fun too. We've got like Shane Davis with raviolis on his chest on issue 3. And we've like drawn everybody damn near in this space that was relevant at the time.
You made Cynic cry.
He'll get over it.
And Mike
cry, and now I hate him.
Okay.
Oh, right. Well, you got to stand in a line. There's a long line of people that Mike has made cry, and me too.
And
I
hate.
have
And
my
hate.
own line of people. And hey, what?
Ain't there like a hashtag out there called hashtag Me Too, but it's called hashtag Wheelers Too? I think that's a hashtag out there somewhere.
I think so too.
Hashtag Wheelers Too.
It happens, but like I said, I told Cynic in the chat, like, you got to understand, Mike is the nice one. Not out of the two of us, but I mean the industry. Like, when you get your first ribbing as a creator to see if you're worthy, like, you got it easy, man. All you have is Mike here on this stream. You don't have fucking people on your ass like we did. So, Mike's the nice one. You're welcome. That ain't no shit. That ain't no shit. You'll come on the industry and you'll try to do something and they'll be like, "You're a fucking scammer." Ah! And then the whole fucking mob is against you and you're like, "What the fuck did I do? I just want to do a thing." It's insane. I'm talking about the woke mob. It's the fucking woke mob. Mike is the nice one here, okay?
So they say.
I'm not joking. Seriously. Like, Mike ribbing you is nothing, man. And I'm sure you'll figure.
Oh, all right. You want to get ribbed? Thank God, Nick Adams ain't around to rib you, because Nick Adams will have you do life change if he ever comes after you.
Now I'll never get over it. I think he's just playing with you now. Cynic says, "Now I'll never get over it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that, like, the Wheelers don't take shit for nobody. You could be nice to them, they could be nice to you back, but the minute you come at them the wrong way, they're gonna come back at you the right way. So what I'm saying, like, if you're gonna come here and say something about them or try to debate them, you do it at your own leisure. you do it at your own pain threshold, because
don't bait us. We're
we're masturbators.
Masturbators.
I'm not saying fear them, whatever. You can talk to them, whatever. But if you're gonna come in here and you're gonna tell them to shut up, they're gonna definitely pull a Cynic on you.
Oh, you got a super chat from Cynic.
Cynic for the $4.99. He must be using his iPhone. Super chat $4.99 USD. Honestly, if you didn't like the treatment you got when you came in, why do the same to others? Be the change.
The treatment we got is nothing like the treatment we're giving you right now.
Yeah, 100%.
Not at all.
Not at all. Like I just said, you're getting it kind. We got ass raped. You're getting like a little pat on the finger. Dude.
People came after us and tried to destroy our fucking business and our lives, dude.
And did like 3 times in a fucking row. So
yeah, it's not even the same. I'm trying to fucking say, hey, you need to get your shit together. Fucking do what you say you're going to do.
And here's the other thing.
And that's it. Like, it's not the same thing.
I do remember, like, during the early days, I think when like this goes back to some stuff, there's some stuff that Katie did. When she did that, when she came on FFS, or I think it was the King stream, and she had like videos and testimonies of people who were saying like the Wheelers were con men, con woman, con man, and they was trying to. This one guy got there said you were trying to talk some guy into stealing somebody's book or some shit like that.
I didn't even know that, but that doesn't. She was talking shit about our kids too.
Well, I'm not gonna even go down that. I'm not gonna go down that route because I know where that shit goes, and that shit gets real heated real fast. But I do remember that.
Yeah,
and that was the day that I met Larry.
I'm telling you, they have been stalking us for over a decade, Cynic. Stalking us. Okay. It's not the same fucking thing as what Mike's doing.
And I am being the change I want. I'm getting rid of all the fucking people in my sphere that are just YouTubers that are voyeurists that can't be me and don't need to even be around me. That's what I'm doing. I'm curating my group. I'm allowing people in that want to make this space better and want to promote comics and create comics and do the right thing, I'm taking everyone else out that doesn't want to do that.
If you don't want to be on the comic book train, basically, we're loading up the comic book train.
I'm at the point now, dude. Like I've got so many things going on. I have Indie Crowdfund. I'm about to launch a Whatnot replacement that's going to be Indie Comics Live. It's like eBay Live, but better. I've got a company where I am printing my own comics now, printingcomics.com. We are self-sustaining. I've got other business deals in the works. I've got this comic armor shit where I've got a mailer that's getting tooled out right now that's going to replace Gemini. It's better than Gemini mailers, and that's going to go out. And I'm ordering truckloads at a time. I'm at a place to where I'm tired of the bullshit. It's time to focus on the business, and I'm done with it. Dude.
Well, it actually affects our credibility.
It does,
because if we're
I'm not
sitting
gonna
here
sit here and hang out with
associating with
people
everybody,
fucking trashing other people and all that stuff anymore. I'm not into it.
I say association. Everyone hates that word, but I mean, like, because industry criticism is a thing, and that's what I was getting at, where I already answered this question, Cynic, in the chat, is that this is how the industry is. And if you don't understand that, you don't understand the fans. It's not the people, it's not the creators. You don't understand the fans, the comic book fans, and so you won't succeed. It's not a gatekeeping thing. It's what the fans fucking do. They'll sit there in a comic shop and talk for 4.5 hours about what they do and do not like about their favorite title. They are very, very picky about who they want.
You got 15 minutes, Cynic. Why don't you
support.
just click the link, come in here and talk to me, man?
Yeah, there you
Ask
go.
your questions here.
Talking
you
about
guys-
changing the community, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
if you-
Cynic does have the link. I don't know why he want to waste time typing, and he can come here and talk to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the question should be reversed. Why are you here? Because this is what Comicsgate is and always has been.
I'm
always,
here
always
because
meant to
this
be.
is my job. What's your job?
Like, you know, that's just it's. I don't know what to say. This is the fucking industry. Anybody who doesn't understand that, like you're going to understand it. This is how you understand it. We all go through it. Eric July went through it. Everybody goes through it.
I remember the industry was fun. I remember back in the 80s and 90s, especially in the 90s, shit was fun. Shit was new. You know, you had more distributors back then. And
Yeah.
you had more content, you know.
There were so many distributors. Remember that? There was
it was a
8
great
or
time.
9 or 10.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Advanced Comics and Previews, Diamond were like the two biggest ones.
Yeah.
And you had your pick of the litter of who had what. And, I used to buy Advanced Comics and Previews every month and do all my ordering through them, man. It was just a good time to be in comics, you know.
Cynic says he's here because he wants to be. Then show it.
What is it? That's good.
Okay, but so what's your place, I guess? Because remember,
Because right now it looks like you're here to make fun of Liam and Frog Tony.
yeah, like I said, that's Mike's main. His
That's why you're
only
here.
criticism is that are you a comic book creator or are you a YouTuber? If you make that distinction for him, he'd lay off.
I think it's like he's becoming a comic book creator because he really is trying to write, create, come up with stuff, but he doesn't like to showcase what he does. I mean, he doesn't want to show nobody. I mean, believe me, he don't show me shit he do, right? He don't show me nothing. I don't know about anything he does unless he wants to show me, you know. And Cynic is well aware of my skills, you know. Cynic has never asked me once to do anything for him, nothing, you know. And people keep on asking me like, so why come you ain't doing nothing for Cynic? I said, because Cynic obviously doesn't want or need anything from me. When he wants something, I will be here. But until then, he's gonna do what he wants to do at the time and speed that he wants it. You know, I'm not gonna rush nobody to
Nick
do
says,
something.
stop trying to control him. I'm not trying to control Cynic.
That's just ribbing, guys. Did you ever watch Trash Cast? If you did, in the chat, then why are you giving us shit for critique?
Honestly
on the
missed my
industry?
point.
It's
You
like,
said that you didn't like people treating you like that. Then why do you do that? Treating me like what? Right? This your apples and oranges and getting grapes here.
It's the tracer thing is part of it too. If you're gonna put out stuff, you gotta take criticism. You're no different. You're no different than Eric July. If you're gonna put out comics, you have to expect the treatment of a comic book creator. That's how this.
McHugh is comparing Mike to the fucking mafia now.
Oh, well, fuck you. No, I'm not.
Wait.
I don't care. I don't need he doesn't need to take my help. I don't care if he takes my help or not.
Wait, you guys said you were talking at the same time, so I didn't catch it.
No, McHugh is comparing him to like the mafia.
Mafia is that's a real thing. That's what people call it. That's not, and it comes, like I said, it comes from, in part, largely the fans, because they want their medium to be nerdy and special and awesome. This is about, are you worthy enough for them, not us? We could just sit here and not say anything and just let you make silly mistakes, like not saying something for Rev, and that's just going to bite you in the ass later.
Yeah, think about Rev.
It's not the same thing, Cynic. When we were attacked by CG and everybody else, we were lied about and called scammers, terrible people, liars, grifters, porn. What was it? Porn peddlers,
whatever they say.
None of this shit is being said about you. I am not saying you are a grifter. I am not saying you are a liar. I'm not attacking your character and saying you're a horrible fucking person and you're a piece of shit. I'm not doing any of this. These are things that were done to us. So your comparison as to why are we doing this to you, but you can't, we don't want it done to us. There's no fucking comparison. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, kid. You couldn't stand in my shoes for fucking all the shit that we've been through. You've never been through it. You don't know. That's just a fact. We had everybody out to get us. Mainstream and fucking CG. We did all of this, built it all ourselves. With no help. With no one liking us. It's not the same thing, kid.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know what the underdrawing looks like, here it is. Here's my underdrawing. Take some of this off. There we go. So that's my underdrawing.
Even comparing yourself to me is fucking insulting because you haven't done it.
There we go. So that's what it took to draw her. So, because you got people out there that's like, oh, it's oh shit. No shit. Look at this, folks.
I think I like the hair. I have to say, it's really nice.
So, $2 super chat from Frog Tony. I talk comics with zero drama. Really, Tony? You do? Really?
I'll come hang out with you, Tone. I don't give a shit. I will. I'll hang out with anybody that wants to talk about fucking comics, dude.
Yeah, comics.
That's why I'm here. I'm here for comics. Let's talk comics.
And that's the other thing too. Like when it comes to fans, I have a soft spot for fans. So and that's another thing Comicsgate was built on is making sure the fans are heard. On this topic, Cynic and all them, anybody listening, what Mike is saying is what everybody's already thinking. It's not actually completely originating from Mike's own head as like a soul force.
Right.
So again,
I guarantee you One Gun sat back and thought this shit too. He just doesn't want to fucking piss anybody off and say some of the shit that I don't give a fuck about saying.
Mike doesn't give a fuck about saying.
Mike, turn your fucking ESP off.
Yeah, see?
Consider it a favor. And he's right. We weren't sitting there propping up Platform, and Katie did as she was sitting there slandering the fuck out of us, talking about our kids. We're not doing that to you. Mike's not doing that to you. There's no comparison. I want you all to get along.
There's stuff that we've talked about in DMs and shit that I know about you, Sin, that's never going to come out. Ever going to come out. And it doesn't fucking matter. I know there's some shit you know about me probably won't ever come out. And that's cool. Nothing's changed between us. But it's like, foot to ass time. Let's get some shit done. Let's change the way we're doing things. Let's make this space better. And stop focusing on A-logging people all the goddamn time.
I think this is my...
Fucking Cynic's talented as fuck. If he were to put that goddamn promotional voice power of his to good use, He could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. Let's do that.
I think Cynic could be a radio talk show host. I really would love to see that. He would be an amazing radio jockey.
Yeah.
No,
let's get Cynic
dead fucking
doing
serious.
the good things he does well.
I would listen to his show. The problem is, like I said, there's multiple factors, but you need content, and this space has been void of content. And it's not just Cynic. It's like a lot of YouTubers have had this issue because the whole left-right thing wasn't the
Right.
perpetual content.
My foot's gonna go in and out of your ass, Nick.
So
Repeatedly.
you're saying, so both of you are saying, like, we should do more content around the fucking discipline. versus-
Comics. Yes.
Yeah, comics.
I don't
Yeah,
give
we
a
should-
fuck what Liam had to have breakfast. I don't care what Frog Tony said yesterday. Let's talk about the books we got coming out in all of CG. Let's talk about characters. Let's talk about story design. Let's talk about the business of comics. Let's talk about printing. Let's talk about overcoming obstacles.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all this cool shit that we can be doing.
Yeah, I think the next stream I'm going to do about Wednesday is me talking about the characters in my story that I got. I mean, because I don't think I've done. I think I showed everybody the art and stuff. I haven't went through the story, so I guess that'd be something I could do for Wednesday. And I would suggest anybody else, if you open the space and you're a creator and you're drawing and you're doing art, and even if you're writing, it's just dedicate a whole show to whatever the fuck you're making, what the fuck you're doing while you're over here. And I totally get what Mike and Mindy are saying. About how this space is.
Let's go hang out with Verbent and talk about video games.
Yeah, do that.
I think it'll just take time, but I think if people know that that's the goal, is to just like, you do need your lolcows, you do need to be entertaining. I will say that much.
Yeah, and he said, "Why don't you do that on Tuesdays, Mike?"
I was just going to ask you. I was just going to say. So that means
you know why I haven't streamed in like 3 fucking weeks? Do you know how much shit we've gotten done, dude? Like, we moved offices. I got a digital press sitting here right beside me. Next week, I got 2 dudes flying out to set all this cool shit up. We just got our streaming equipment attached to the fucking table again yesterday. Like, it's been a while, dude. And my goal with talking to Perp yesterday was to bridge gaps, was to mend fences, was to get people on the right track. And I think somewhat I accomplished some of that. Some of it. Not all of it, but a little bit of it. Enough to where Tony just showed up here just a little bit ago and said, "Hey, Mike, let's go talk comics." Isn't that why we're here? That's the most important thing, man. Let's talk comics. Let's talk about the business.
I like talking about comics. The problem is every time I talk comics, people tell me to shut up.
Yeah, like I said, it's been a hard market, but that's because nobody has talked comics in this space.
Forever.
That's the result. That's the consequence.
It's just been a circular fucking jerk.
And it's gonna just die. There's gonna be no comics content or care or backers here. So nothing is handed to any of us. We all got to put in the work.
I heard it one time that Liam had went on to I think it was a CG live show. He wanted to go on there and talk about the death of Sam Keith, and they kind of like didn't want to, And he wound up leaving and starting up a stream. And at the time, I wasn't talking to Liam anyway, but I was like, you know what? If I was still cool with Liam, I would have like, Liam, let's do a show and talk about Sam Keith. I love Sam Keith,
You got retards like Nick down here saying it's boring. That's why people don't talk about comics. It's boring. Well, maybe you're here for the wrong fucking reasons. Why don't you go somewhere else?
It's about how you talk about it. It's definitely is how.
Why don't you post a picture right now of all the comics in Comicsgate you've bought over the last 6 months, Nick? I want to see that on your Twitter right now. I want you to post a picture on Twitter of all the comics you bought in Comicsgate over the last 6 months. And tell me why you're here. Are you here just for the fucking drama and the A-logging, or are you here because, you love comics and we're talking about the creators and the stories and everything? Is that why you're here? We want to know.
They're gonna say.
I'm trying to figure out how to draw the flag, the best way to draw the flag.
What do you think, Gun? How do we draw this flag?
I've got a
I'm reading like 4 or 5 things in the background. Well, I think with it just wrapping around, like coming like where it's coming from, and then wrapping it, and then coming around her head right there, like that one line. Right. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Yeah, like okay, you got a line that's like right above her eyebrow that's twisting in. Yeah, that. Now take that and don't put it on top of her. Put it behind her. Put the flag twisting behind her. Because we know we know her well what her nationality is, but that's better because now you got more space to play with because you were running out of space, and what was happening is you were getting tangents with that flag on top of her body. So that's what I would do. You want to keep away from tangents. Like she's going to be in front, and the flag's going to be waving in the back. You did all that. You did all that pretty artwork, and you're going to have the flag fuck it up like that. Get that flag behind her. Therefore, that'll be your background.
And I know nobody needs to follow my game plan, Nick. But if you want to be around me, you're going to follow it. I have the power to choose who's around me.
You see, what's going to happen is that you made these motherfuckers so mad, the Wheelers, that they have decided to implement their master plan. For years, y'all tormented these poor people, but they had a plan of their own. It was called Operation Fuck Y'all.
That's right.
That's
where we're at.
That's kind of true. Like, I guess, all right, think about it this way. Either you listen or the force of Wheeler will crush down upon your head. And it's not a threat, and it's just what we do. It's just like that's we are.
It's like this. They fuck with you all over here when I got over here, they were still fucking with you. I mean, I think I was like, when I had you all on my channel for the first time, I was getting hate mail like, man, why the fuck you put them on your show? It's like because because I asked them to came. Like, what else I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna talk to everybody. I want to learn. Like y'all came on and that's why I found out about how talkative Mindy can be. And how expressive Mike can be. I'm like, y'all some interesting people. It's like, maybe I could like try to get Ethan and you guys to talk to each other. But I was gullible back then. I didn't know how much hate that you all have for each other.
Yeah, well then. But today is a new day.
Today is a new day. Today is a new day, spectacular day. And I always said back then, I was like, you guys know what you're doing. You guys like at first I didn't think y'all knew what the fuck y'all was doing, but because I have my concerns, right? I'm like, these motherfuckers are so mean. They're so fucking mean. So it wasn't until I actually around y'all and started talking to y'all, start to learn and watch how other people treat you all. And I look at these people, like the people who fuck with y'all and say this shit about y'all, they have absolutely nothing on the table. You motherfuckers got Kickstarters that are hitting $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 and shit like that. So I'm like, for these two to sit up here and be in Comicsgate or basically being an actress for a Comicsgate and to be like the lowest of the low, they're sure making a lot of fucking money. They're moving books. They put their feet on the ground. They're doing fucking Comic Cons. They meeting their fans. They doing everything they're supposed to do as a comic company. Meanwhile, you motherfuckers over in this bubble are just running from stream to stream, just like talking about people, not talking about comics. Somebody might do a show like launching somebody's this or that, but most of the big stuff is done with the bigger guys over here.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to you a small creator and you would like to have one of the big guys come on their show, it's like, well, it's not happening. I'm like,
there's specific. Sorry to interrupt, One Gun, but Cynic, there is one specific set of 90 Day Fiance that I want to sit down in a Discord live and have a watch party with you about. There's one specific season. There is one.
Okay, Go ahead. I
Go ahead,
done.
Wyndham. Sorry.
No, I was just saying, like, you know, the difference between now that like when I met y'all, to now, you know, it's like before I met you all, you know, it was supposed to be instilled in my head that you guys were scum of the earth, but I'm like, well, everybody has a story, so that's why I got y'all on my show so I could get the story. That I found out on my show, you're just normal people. You just got big mouths. That's all. And you know, and then went to after that, and when I started learning about Rob Liefeld and all the other bullshit y'all been through, and then it was that debate you had with B.A. Turner. Where B.A. Turner, I mean, I'm sorry, I love you, B.A. Like the brother from another mother I never had, but your argument with them was just too soft to stick. You know, you didn't really have an argument. You just had like talking points from everybody else that you were just repeating. And Mindy was just eating you up. You know, she was that dude. She was eating you up. You know, and then you brought Larry on. That didn't help you. But I start to see that people aren't persecuting because y'all have done something wrong. People are persecuting you because of talking points. Because that's the only defense they have is talking points against y'all. And I kind of said like that's wrong, because now you're being prejudiced against these people. You know, that's hard. I mean, I know it's hard. You know, for you guys to sit back and have to fight against that, and it was wrong.
Well,
that's my 2 cents.
I appreciate you a lot, One Gun. I really enjoy it. I know it's been a silly stream with Mike and Cynic.
No, silly stream with Mike was yesterday.
but
I swear to God, that's what happened. Like, Mike, I'm tired. I'm bored, my lord. Give me some entertainment with you. My lady. My lady, let me turn on the demonic cauldron so you can vastly gaze upon me. What fool shall I bring on to this stream today? So many fools, so little time.
So little time. I mean, it has been entertaining, but the thing with this industry is that it is so toxic, and you can't. I think everybody expected like the toxic bits at the top to be easy. Like in their mind, they all pictured like, oh, it's the left, it's all the feminists. We just have to shit on them, and then we win. But that's not really how it works.
Yeah, let me tell you guys a secret. It's not the left. It's not the right. It's the fucking poison pill bitches that is still
at the top. Yep. Yeah. And it's all the divisiveness, which is why, like me, outside of Mike, I personally don't like it anymore, and I'm trying to get out of it too, because it's killing what could be. But we are Katie, we appear
don't
mean.
Make me release those files I got.
We appear mean. This is true, and I've
Mike. We don't announce files on this show, man. We don't do that here.
Don't do it.
We don't do files. We're not Cynic. We don't do files on here.
But okay, and I hope Cynic hears this too. The way we are is a result of how we've been treated. And so as mean as we might think that we are, people have been meaner to us longer for us to turn this way, to spit it back at them. We started out nice. We even like apologized for shit we didn't do. And we were like trying to be really catering in the beginning because we didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was really wild that we were being attacked kind of out of nowhere with Liefeld. And that was the wrong way to go. And we realized that. So yeah, if you think we're mean, understand that we're a product of the pressure between the mainstream cancel fucks, the indie cancel fucks, that for many years the CG cancel fucks. That's what it looks like to fight against the bullshit at the top, is exactly how and what we are like.
Yeah. But I think now, like, people are beginning to wake up, and they begin to see you guys are not the issue, not the problem, but something to try to be more of over here, because it's like the norm over here is to just like have a channel and lie. I mean, that seems to be the norm. You know?
It's actually pretty sheltered. You guys are pretty sheltered in CG. Anybody who's, in CG, that all you do is sit on YouTube and you talk shit about the left, someone that's not even interfering with your business, someone you could just openly talk shit about, that's very sheltered. You're not being attacked all the time with your business actually trying to, people hindering you and getting involved and calling people on you, getting your print orders canceled, calling you liars, spreading shit that isn't true to try to damage your reputation, like trying to get artists to not work with you. Like none of that shit's happened here, really. Like with Comicsgate, the biggest stuff is just smack talking, like, oh, this person doesn't like me, so they're gonna fire up a YouTube stream. That's as far as it goes here. It's not really that you don't have that many like things at stake. Anything to lose.
Yeah, and I hate. No, Mike. Mike could attest to this. But Mike, back in the 80s and 90s, we didn't have this bullshit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, no.
We didn't have like
There were no live streams and shit. That's why, when we didn't have this interpersonal communication, like this instant. All right, we're here now with this person. It didn't exist.
Right.
You
We
didn't know
have
the
this
creators'
bullshit.
politics when you met him at the con, really.
Yeah, and politics is so embedded in comics. We didn't have that shit back in the 80s and 90s. Motherfuckers made stories. John Byrne, Chris Claremont, Fabian, all those guys.
Right.
Back in the 80s and 90s, they made stories. They were creative. They didn't copy people's shit like motherfuckers are doing today, man. And I'm like that age that I lived in when I was a kid, and over my teens, even my preteens, when I used to read fucking comics, back when Del Keown and shit were like the main artists on these books back then.
Tony Daniels,
all these guys who did books that had nothing to do with politics whatsoever. And I don't get that no more.
Stephen Hughes,
God, that dude was awesome. Terry Dodson, all those great artists.
I love Terry Dodson. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of these, he was the poor, we call him the poor man's Adam Hughes. If you couldn't afford Adam Hughes, you could afford him. It's true. It's true. Yeah. But I mean, I think like we had the best time in the 80s and 90s. To have read comics,
Well, that's why there's like such this fondness in CG about coming out with 90s comics, coming out with stuff that's like the 90s, this bringing back that nostalgia that we all miss.
But they're not doing it. I mean, they're putting too much. I mean, let's be honest, they put too much
politicism into their shit.
They are.
And the problem is it doesn't reach the new generation either.
No.
It won't. That's why when people look at when was the best time for media, from music to video games to fucking movies and film, they always gonna go back to the 80s, and the 90s, because that's when this country was its most creative. As soon as we started getting on the internet, that's when we started, getting stupid, because we don't know how to discern information that's deliberately put to fuck with your mind and have you change the way you think.
Yep.
Shit's fucked up. Let's admit it, everybody. We're fucked up. We're being programmed. And every time you do a YouTube show and your topic is trans kids and what's the other one? DEI and SJW, well, then you've been reprogrammed successfully. You would think you would probably, like, if you're a show that talks about pop culture and comics, you wouldn't be you'd just be talking about pop culture and comics without the politics and bullshit that you hear from all the other shows. But
that's a very good point.
But that's the way y'all been programmed. And I do say y'all been programmed. Anybody who wants us to talk about this political shit, and then on top of that, you're not being honest with political shit, because most of the shit that you see on YouTube that people talk about politics is somewhere between 85 to 95% inaccurate, wrong, misrepresentation, and just plain old fraudulent, fucking misleading bullshit. That's why I still watch local news. That's why I still read newspapers. Fuck that shit. Fuck YouTube. Fuck all these fucking I know it all bros. Watch me. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Fuck that. They're not. They just want to spin you into buying their merch, watching the channel, and getting super chats and views. That's all these motherfuckers.
Yep. That's 100%. That's right. Which is why it's like you gotta kind of watch that shit on yourself, because you're At some point, it's no different than what they're doing. And what they're doing is intentionally destroying the medium.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
No.
they made the whole algorithm on YouTube this way. And I said that years ago. I was like, if everyone was really like vigilant and put out positive content, then the advertisers and the platforms would be catered to go where the money goes. They'd be forced to. If everyone ever like just stood up and did something, like there's more numbers of people at the bottom than there are at the top. If everyone in the fucking beginning would have listened to me at Comicsgate and I was trying to promote like a positive algorithm, and I was like, if everyone sits here and we do positive shit, we can move the fucking algorithm, and then we wouldn't have what we had today.
I agree. I totally agree. If people will move to content that really is aimed towards the discipline, which is comics, the actual comic community, comic book history, especially comic book history, I don't think we will have most of the problems we have, because people will know the difference between the grifters that come over here and the people just here just to like cause chaos versus people who actually love the medium. That's
exactly one.
You know how quick I am to talk shit about people that talk shit about me and all that stuff.
About as fast as you can blink. Yeah.
Cynic just said just a little bit ago. He said he's going to go bully me on his stream. Right? Watch.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be. I mean, he just started the show, so I'm getting ready to shut this.
You know what?
Huh?
I'm going to show you that I've turned over a new leaf. I'm not even going to mention it.
No, every time you say that, I get scared. You know that.
Yes, I'm not even going to mention it. If he says,
I get fucking scared when you say. I fear humanity when you say that shit, Mike. Go ahead.
Whatever he says about me, I'm not going to say a fucking thing about it. Not even going to acknowledge it. Watch.
Yeah, it's funny. And one note before we go, if I think you said you were going, like from what Katie was saying earlier, she's like, don't you worry about y'all selves. I'm going to come tell you what to worry about, but don't you worry about worrying about things that are other people. Anyways, that whole thing. Katie has to realize, as well everyone should realize, that Mike and I have been on this train since 2016 and nobody has yet like broken us. Okay. So like when we got on that train of like, no, we're going to stick with our opinions. Thanks anyways for your concern, troll. Yeah, and that only has been reinforced for now a decade, that like, it doesn't matter what the fuck you say. This train launched and started moving a long time ago, and it's only picked up speed since then. So comments like that are pretty useless when it comes to us. So again, it's just like, we got a train, we got a big old fucking train. We got printing comics, we got Indy, we got Divinity, and we're moving. If you guys want to be aboard the train, this is the call. If not, then you are up for criticism because you're not going to be a part of the new industry.
Some people are sitting there confused because they're waiting on the train, and somebody thought they said brains and they just missed theirs.
Brains, trains.
I'm nowhere near to finish my book, but something is just telling me like I need to start looking for somebody who's going to fulfill my book, someone who's going to publish my book and all the other shit, because I'm thinking that far ahead, and I don't even have like the 10th page done, but every day I think about that. And I was like, I know Dark Gift does it. I know you guys do it. I know RJ does it for Critical Blast. So, I got some other people that I know personally that does that too. So over the next couple of days, man, I'll be watching y'all, see what y'all do.
Yeah, we're ready to ride
There's
the comic book fucking
something really,
train.
really big coming. I can't tell you what it is.
Oh, you can tell me. Ain't nobody listening. It's just us.
Nobody's here.
Nobody's here. It's just us.
You'll find out. I already dropped a hint on my ex. Some people might catch it. Some people might not.
Yeah, we're we're ride or die, change this industry for the better. That's what you get with the Wheelers. All right. So,
Well,
that's
I know
pretty
those.
huh?
Yeah, I know those printing press cost a pretty penny. I know those printers cost a pretty penny. So how many books are you gonna be able to print an hour once everything gets set up?
Oh shit, I don't
With
know.
their running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, I could probably do around 15,000.
Oh shit, you can do, man. Damn.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got a big boy press, not a little one. We had a printer before, and it wasn't capable of handling the volume, and it died a fiery death. And we learned a lot of things in that. So that's
yeah,
cool.
so yeah, my friend, he actually has one of those, and like I said, he prints his own stuff, and he said if I ever want to print one of my funny books, come on down. I was like, all right, yeah, so those machines aren't cheap. Those machines. It's on this mic.
Thank you for the compliment, the raw stream. Let's say, oh, thank you.
That's
right.
Ruby.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
Ruby.
get going, bud. We'll check you later.
Yeah, thanks one for putting up with us.
Well, I didn't have too much of a show there. I mean, I was just going to like ink this little cat girl here. I finished inking her.
Sorry, I made people mad at you.
Oh yeah. They're probably going to probably getting blocked right now as we speak. He's in good with the Whalers. Talk about.
It's the Wheelers. Hey, it's fine. We'll make T-shirts of that, like that you got the Wheeler hate rubbed on you. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I
fine.
got the Wheeler stank on me. And I don't know how to get it off.
It's fun. It's fun to be a villain. Don't let anyone ever say that it's better to be the good guy. Being the villain is so much fucking fun.
Y'all are more like anti-heroes than villains because anti-hero is someone who could be a villain, but they still got that ounce of good in them, which makes them always do the right thing. It proves to them they can never be a bad person.
Shit. Now
that's storytelling, folks. All right, folks. So I'm gonna let Mindy and Mike, the Dark King and Queen of Comicscape, be on their way. They gotta do some empire destroying, whatever, and make fun of cynics some more. So I will see you guys later, man. Peace
Well, it's
out.
not a tall task.
Oh shit. Thank you, One Gun, for having me. Sorry
Peace
for
out.
causing chaos. Bye.
No, don't worry about it. We know you're the king and queen of chaos. oh, Mike, what do we have planned for with Tuesday? I don't know, honey. I have a couple of people we can skill and destroy. It just depends. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a great one.
All right, you too.
Yeah, folks, so I'm getting up out of here. FFS is starting. Please go over to FFS. I keep forgetting to set the stream up so you guys can go directly over there. After, let me see. I should be able to do it. Automatic mid-roll ads, overlay breaks. No. Yeah, like when I'm streaming, it won't let me do it, which is bullshit. So the poll, nope. Yeah, I have to do it before the stream starts. But you guys run over to FFS. Y'all have a great time. I will join over there so they can pigeonhole me over there too. So, but I had a great time with the Wheelers. Like the Wheelers aren't bad people. It's just that they're perceived to be bad people because they stand their ground. They don't let nobody fucktard them over, And from what has been done to them, I don't blame them, But the world and time, shit heals. People saying like these useless fights are just useless fights, and why carry them on? Which is true. Which had me thinking since yesterday. This whole Frog Tony Liam shit, I'm just gonna put it up in there, let God deal with that. I mean, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm just gonna sit here and do my book. I think I should care more about my book instead of caring about what Frog Tony and Liam do. I really should. I think the fact is I was just mad at Liam, for doing what he did. And it just makes me so mad that you want to tell somebody something, but they just refuse to listen to you, So But on that note, fuck it all. Do your books, read your books, and get into comics, folks. Get into comics. So anyway, folks, this is your boy One Gun. I would definitely see you guys in the future. And you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, well, you are evil. You are evil, JD Kirby. You have a wonderful, beautiful, and blessed day. And head over to FFS. See you later. Peace.